Say Father Black.
Father Black. Oh, I like that. I always wanted to be a doctor because then you have to
Black.
call me Dr. Black.
Dr. Black would be sick.
Yes.
Dr. Black would be sick. I'll figure it out.
I'm working on my Wolfley voice.
Ron
Wolfley.
That's a lot. All right, everybody. Thank you, everybody over there on TikTok. Appreciate you guys for stopping by here again with Father Black. You guys are behind us because I'm going to show the game because I haven't gotten flagged on TikTok for the Suns game yet. And if anything, the NFL can come after me.
That seems a little risky.
Chat, listen. No one ever got anything done. You know, oh my God, there's 253 people here. What the hell?
Love it. Love to see it.
Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I appreciate y'all.
Is that Jacoby?
That's Jacoby today. Time for a Cards win. Let's go. Is that a real number? Is that the correct number? We're at 300 already? Shit, all right, heard. Cool. Hey, dope. Appreciate you guys stopping by. We're doing the Cardinal game today. Brock Purdy back.
Hey.
Got a little stash on him now, looking a little bit older. Time for a Cards win. Let's go, dude. I hope so, man. You know, I told Jaden, I told Brooke before she came too. She was here just a second ago, chat. Some of you guys saw her. I was, you know, this is one of the few games I have not been excited for. Last week, pretty down in the dumps. I'm not going to lie. Thank you, everybody, for chilling out with us, though. Appreciate y'all for hopping in quickly. Kickoff is down the field. I'll be doing play-by-play for you guys, so get some music in here later, too. Down to the 2. Niners already returning 10, 15, 20. Up to the 30 to 35. Down the gap. He's going to return the opening kickoff for a touchdown. Down at the 2. 1. Yeah, down at the 2, down at the 1. Well, is this the view the whole game? Correct. I gotta, you know, kind of limit what you guys can see, chat. I can't move it. You guys can see basically the whole TV though. Great start to the game for the Niners. Love to see it, chat. You know, I love to see that type of shit. Just coming in, immediately getting torched, man. Immediately getting torched. Is that Rondale Moore?
I mean, the middle of the field was so wide open.
They got everybody stopping by bulling out.
A little bit, and that was it.
Man, this already sucks, chat. See, I told you I wasn't excited. Open it up with a 99-yard return.
Man, he was
90,
half-yard
97-yard return or something, chat. So at the 1-yard line, Brock Purdy under center.
14-47.
Hand off to the right side, CMC.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, 16 seconds into the game, chat. Well, we want to hear the game. Yeah, not my fucking problem, advocate.
We can't. There's certain things that you're not allowed to just put on. You're not allowed to redistribute the game. You're not allowed to just put on the game and have.
Yeah, I'm already breaking the law doing this, dog. I don't know what you want me to do. I ain't giving you the audio either. 1-yard run for CMC. Fantasy-wise, great for me. I have CMC on my fantasy team, so can't be too crazy. Crazy work, bro. Crazy. Regular first text in here. Ready for a Cardinals win today. That was 5 seconds before they ran the ball back to the 1 yard line, chat. So appreciate you guys stopping by, booling out.
Okay, well, the game starts now. It's just that somehow they got 7 points.
I mean, chat, this is about as bad at almost, worse start than last week, actually. Last week, Sam Darnold, at least they got stopped and they had to, commit an offensive, possession. They didn't even have to do that. One play, seven points, chat. So, don't really know what to tell you. I mean, this is egregious. All right. Clap it up for the Cardinals, chat. When was the last time I thought we were actually a good team, chat? Like, honestly. Worse start than last week. We are fried. Yeah, I mean, that was, to me, it's one of those where, like, the defense gave up 7 points in 16 seconds is what some people will say. Yeah, dude, a return to the 1 yard line is pretty insane. Pretty insane, chat.
Again, special teams has not been great for us. Punts, kick returns.
Chat, how many times, I can't be the only person who beats their head against a wall, looking at this at the Cardinals. Like, am I on my own in that chat? Thank you everybody for stopping by. Bulling out 44 y'all in here. Appreciate y'all. If you guys haven't already, like up the stream. We're gonna be trying to do this more often. Obviously, I do all the Cardinal games, but if it's, we'll see if we can get away with this, chat. 7-0 the score, though. Is Ricky Pearsall active? Dude, I don't know. I didn't do any research on this game, to be honest. I don't really care about the Niners. Caught at the 8, or caught at the 6, returning it back just to the 30, runs into his own guy, gets back to about the 26, 27 of it. Man, what a return, chat. I was hoping for a touchdown on the opening kickoff. That'd have been so cool. Dude, look at these Jacoby stats. Third most in the NFL. Dude, who cares, to be honest, bro? He's won one game. It doesn't matter. With a flag. Was there a flag on that? Was there a flag on that, bro? No way, right? There's no flag. There's no way there's a flag on. I didn't see a flag on the kickoff. All right, well, Jacoby under center. Offense just got to go do stuff. Marvin Harrison Jr. not playing this week, chat. Under center.
Why?
Whatever reason. Don't know. Hand off to the right side. Little. It's a pretty good run. Did he fumble it?
5, 6 on there? No.
Oh, okay. 6 or 7 yards on it, chat. It's a good first play for the offense.
Marvin Harrison not playing?
No, I think he had a concussion. He got concussed, and they didn't check him, and then after the game, they checked him or something. Chat, someone correct me on that. I don't know if that's correct or not. Thank you, everybody, for sound by bulling out, though. Let's get to 1,000 likes, chat. Let's get to 1,000 likes, chat. Real quick, real easy. Let's get to 1,000 likes a minute into the game. 2nd and 3, 14:03 left. Minute into the game. The score is 7-0 already, chat. Jacoby in shotgun, trips left, drop back, looking for an easy dump off. He gets it. Good job. Easy throw there to
got the first.
Michael Wilson over the middle. Michael Wilson going to be a main factor in today's offense due to the absence of Marvin Harrison Jr. Good second down play there, in my opinion. No, nothing crazy there. Don't need to drop anything wild. Appendicitis surgery. That's what he had. Appendicitis surgery earlier in the week.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that's fair. Robert Saleh, ex-Jets quarterback, went back to Kyle Shanahan to be the D coordinator, chat. Missing a lot of people. Jacoby under center. Play action. Has time. Looking for the screen. Running back wasn't out there.
That's weird.
Was it a tight end screen? Jacoby had time. I honestly didn't even think he needed to throw it away, really. He had his appendix taken out. Thank you, Brock. I appreciate it. My bad. I forgot about that. Chat, I'm already checked out. Like dead ass. Like I feel like I've checked out already.
You're right. It already feels a little sad.
Feel like they got to prove me wrong for me to be checked in. 7-0. Jacoby under center after the incomplete screenplay. Michael Wilson motions to the right side. 2nd and 10. They got 8 men in the box right now. Play action again. Good pickup on the blitz. Easy throw to Trey McBride. Good catch.
Tackled immediately,
but a great catch. Winters can celebrate a 6-yard gain on his head if he wants. I don't really care. Trey McBride over the middle. A little high of a throw. Like, that's got to be... I say that. That's probably saving Trey McBride. He throws that ball a little in front. I don't really know what happens there. It's a good hit, though. Not like a crazy hit, really, but a good hit nonetheless. 12:47, 3rd and 5 now. 12:45 left in the game. In the first quarter. Jacoby in shotgun, Deuces right, solo left. Dortch on his own to the left side. We know Drew Petzing loves to draw up plays. They bring Michael Wilson over now. without Zay Jones and Marvin Harrison Jr. this week because Zay Jones tore his Achilles.
Clock.
Was there a delay game?
Yeah, delay game.
Wow. Delay game on the Cardinals. Don't know how you're allowing that one, Jacoby. That one's on you, dude. You know why? Because it's too loud at the stadium.
You can still look at the clock. I don't think he was hollering, and they didn't. They didn't
look like a pressure. Like it looked like a lapse of brain. Like, yeah. Well, 3rd and 5 turns into 3rd and 10. Who else could have seen this one coming, chat? Man, 7-0, and then they're gonna go first down, incomplete, complete delay a game. 3rd and 10 now. Trips left, solo right. 4-man rush. Jacoby drops back, looking deep. Over the top to the right side. Was that not PI? Oh, it's not catchable. Not catchable. 4th and 10. Definitely grabbed his hips. I mean, just not a great throw more than anything. Probably would have been PI if it was close. Oh. I mean, I was just never open.
No. And it was out of bounds.
Yeah, no PI either. Unfortunate. So Cardinals come out and put up a goose egg. Man, this game is going to suck. The rest of the season is going to suck, Chad. I'm not going to lie. And we're going to trade Kyler for nobody, and then we're going to have to watch Jacoby for the rest of our next 2 years. Punt is down the field, 4th and 10, 12:04 left in it. Good punt. May have bounced off. No, just a good bounce for the Niners. Bounces back to about the 30, so a terrible punt as well.
Yeah, it looked good, and then not.
Man, dude, Chad, this is probably one of the worst constructed teams I've ever seen.
It's certainly a tough start today
for the Cardinals. This is one of the worst constructed teams I've seen. Not much you can do when you have 18 guys who were part of 53-man roster on the injured list or some part injured. But you know what you can control? How you play on the field. And the Cardinals look like ass right now. So not really much to be said. Thank you everybody stopping by, booling out. I don't know why TikTok gave us just a massive boost to start. That was weird. But appreciate y'all for stopping by, booling out. Let me know what you guys are up to today. Cardinal game going. Suns game tonight. Didn't think I'd be looking forward to Suns games before Cardinal games at this point, Chad. I thought we might kind of be in a spot that, the Cardinal games were kind of fun at this point in the year. Not the case. And again, like I said, with the amount of people they have out, again, like we're not bad even talking about the Niners injuries. Niners have a ton of injuries as well and a ton of like big injuries. The Cardinals, it's more or less just every single person at the exact same positions getting hurt. It's not like they have one guy across, 12 positions hurt. It's 3 dudes at corner, 2 receivers, 3 running backs, your quarterback. Like, if there is one thing, again, that the organizations will be good this game, yeah, dude, I hope so. I mean, it doesn't really matter if we're not going to put up points. But I do think the defense will be good today. I think it's...
Organizations? What's that mean?
Organizations?
Will be good this game?
No, defense will be good this game.
Oh, defense will be good this game.
I just think that the Cardinals are just a bad team, to be honest, bro. The offense is tough. I mean, when you look at it and you look at... you're missing 2 of your starting receivers. Zay Jones tore his Achilles. Marvin Harrison Jr. had appendicitis, had to get his appendix removed. And then James Conner, Trey Benson, also all hurt. No idea what we're doing at the running back position. And then also, your starting quarterback is not playing. So, don't really know, what you can do as an offense. You can't do in the other 2 aspects of the game is give up a 97-yard return.
Yeah.
When you already probably won't score points.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's that's probably
you gotta have. I mean,
that's just mentally
broke.
To me, like mentally not locked in. How you allowing a opening kickoff to go 97, bro? Like that's pretty bad. So Brock Purdy's first game back, he's not even gonna have to play.
First since week 4 for Brock Purdy.
Chad, let's hope the defense is good. Walter Nolan was available today. It's going to be a handoff to CMC on the right side. Good stop at the line. Going to get about 2 or 3 yards, depending on where they spot him. Like, the defense isn't as hurt. I mean, again, chat, I don't think Will Johnson was playing today. So it doesn't really matter if Will Johnson's not playing. One of the receivers is going to cook us. Yeah, Will Johnson's out again today, chat. Wearing black to our own funeral. Dude, that's, yeah. This is the way. This is the way.
This is the way.
2nd and 8, 2-yard gain on that CMC run. They motion him out to the left side now. Brock Purdy dropping back his first pass of the game.
Way over.
Not a good throw.
Oh.
Got to bust the rust off. Also might not have had anything in general. Might have just kind of been a throwaway pass. NFL ranks 19th in points, 22nd in total yards, which is crazy, Chad, because I feel like the defense has been pretty good. To be fair, though, the offense has been pretty bad. So they're probably, they're playing against offenses quite a bit, but I don't know, Chad. I could usually see if they rank bottom 20 in all positions in every spot this year, Chad, you could see everybody getting fired for the most part. 3rd and 8. Cardinals trying to force a 3 and out. Pass rush. Nothing there. Wide open to the left side. No Ricky Pierce on there. Is that Jawan, chat?
No flag.
It is Jawan Jennings, I believe, chat. Wide open.
He didn't have anybody around him for 10 yards.
Good job by the defense, losing track of who we're supposed to guard. See, chat, like that is defensive scheme stuff where it's like, all right, someone didn't get taught what they were supposed to do. AZ on top, but Arizona needs to do something to make the offensive work together. Dude, the team sucks in general. 1st and 10, Brock Purdy dropping back again. Pass rush almost gets there. Wide open again over the middle. Yeah, I don't know about what we thought about this defense being good. We don't have a starting corner on the field, chat. And Budda Baker's kind of washed. We're going to see this game go 14-0 real quick, chat. Good pass rush, 4 guys, 3rd down. We're going to blitz nobody, always interesting. Feels like when we blitz, we end up doing something good. When we don't blitz, nothing good happens. Josh Sweat not in. Now we're going 6-man front, 5-man front for whatever reason.
On the 1st down.
Yeah, which I guess run blocking. 1st and 10. I feel like that had to be a false start. 1st and 10. Brock Purdy drops back. Plenty of time. Over the top. Looking deep. Wide open. George Kittle.
Touchdown. Yeah,
this defense is dog ass too, chat. 14-0. Oof. Looking at the exact same start, a worse start than last week, chat. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I will not do the second half of this game if it is a 30-point lead at half. I'm not gonna lie. You go from 3 and out to absolutely getting torched by George Kittle. I will not do the second half, chat. I am uninterested in watching the Cardinals lose by 50. Yeah, let's get Davis Gator out. Taylor, who was that? Who's 27, chat? Let's get a linebacker out on George Kittle running a fade, chat. Man, dude. Yeah, Nick Rawlins might need to get fired too, bro. Oh, block the extra point, though. That's pretty cool. Good job, guys. It's 13-0.
There we go. They're turning it around.
It is Davis Gator, yeah. Surprise Davis Gator. Eddie Pinero.
They threw that kicker down. Looking for a little bit of revenge there, I think.
Pretty good throw by Purdy. It's more or less just dog. It's more or less just dog ass defense than anything.
Bad coverage, yeah. So far, the one thing that's gone right for the Cardinals is they
blocked an extra point. Yeah, woo! Clap it up, chat. Yeah, catch it for 13-0, dude. I'm so excited for this season to be over. My God, I'm gonna have to do 6 more games of this, bro. Energy drink can't get me hyped, bro. Jalen Thompson is not Cheeks, bro. Nick Rawlins is dog ass. If Nick Rawlins didn't have Josh Sweat, Walter Nolan, Will Johnson, every single God tier player at their position, Nick Rawlins wouldn't have a job. There's no reason to have Budda and Jalen, by the way. Just get rid of one of them. Buddha's not doing shit. I just don't even know if that was man coverage, what it was. I don't know why Taylor Demerson or why Davis Gator's in coverage on George Kittle, bro. Just throw a corner on George Kittle and make him have to go up and catch it. What a start, chat. I really enjoy watching the Cardinals play every week of my life.
It is tough to be a Cardinals
I think it's more fun. I think the offseason's more fun than the regular season for the Cardinals. I have more fun talking about the Cardinals in the offseason than I do watching the Cardinals every season.
Yeah, there's always that. You've got optimism when it's offseason, right? We got, look at what they did. Oh, look at this. Look at the plan, look at the strategy, and then oof.
Can someone explain to me like what's happened? Like what happened? Well, I mean, obviously Kyler Murray went out and the team sucked after Kyler Murray went out. I mean, Drew Petzing is still dog ass. Okay. A lot of people are going to be dog ass today. Okay, chat. I don't know if you guys have realized that. Oh, I thought you said something. My bad. I thought you was it. I thought someone whistled. I thought it was you.
I think it might be the dog.
Might have been the commercial. Yeah. They lost their fire. Yeah, dude. They lost everyone on the field. And they everybody wanted to blame Kyler for the reason they're losing these games. When in reality, Drew Petzing is still ass. Chat. So I would pray that Monty Austin-Ford is just telling Kyler, "Yo, bro, you're fine. We're gonna fire everybody else at the end of the season." But they won't, because they have their backup quarterback in and a bunch of injuries, and teams like the Niners, who lose all their players, still win games. And the Cardinals, when that happens, they don't do shit. They're still ass. So I pray that Jonathan Gannon, I don't pray, actually, that sounds bad. I hope Jonathan Gannon gets fired. I hope Drew Petzing gets fired. I hope Nick Rawls gets fired. None of them are good at their job, chat. Would I say I would be better? Absolutely not. Not saying that, chat. I'm just saying that they are leagues below every other coach in this division, and there's no reason to keep them if they're just going to keep having terrible seasons. If you finish with a worse, like 3 games less this year, then yeah, dude, get off the team. Good return, guys. Back to the 28. Jesus Christ, dude. I've never seen a team this terrible at every position, chat. I'm trying, I want to be optimistic, guys. I promise. I swear I want to be optimistic. There is nothing to be optimistic about this football team, ever. This is a pump-up game for the Niners.
Does feel like that, yeah.
We're going to watch Jacoby go 3 and out here with Drew Petzing's dog shit game con. Yeah, dude. The season's over. Yeah, dude, sick. 9 games into the season, and the season's over, bro. That's great. I hope that these guys keep their jobs for another year. 1st and 10, Jacoby under center. Motion to the left side. Hand off inside. Get about 5 yards on that one, maybe 6. Almost like the first time they ran the ball, they also got 6 yards, and then they threw it 4 times in a row and then didn't complete a pass.
Yeah, I'm thinking we ought to be going more run, it looks like.
You would think so, Pop. You would think so. But as we all know, they're going to get a first down on a pass play here to Trey McBride, and then they'll probably turn the ball over for a fumble 6 again. Bam Knight is decent. He is. I do like Bam Knight quite a bit, actually. Chad, I promise you I want to be optimistic, man. 2nd and 4, under center again. Hand off to the right side. Gets caught in the backfield, almost gets a yard still.
Maybe, yeah.
Nobody blocking for Bam Knight, though. Doesn't matter where you go. Yeah, Bam Knight is decent. The O-line is ass. 3rd and 3 now. They get a yard.
3rd and 3.
It's a lot of game.
Not bad.
It's a lot of game left, guys. Yeah, dude, who cares?
There's a lot of game left, guys.
That guy needs to be fired.
He's looking at, was it Gannon?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still not a trade the coach out 2 years in.
It's 3.
3 years in.
3rd and 3. Trips left, solo right. Looks like the Niners are bringing heat. They just rushed 4. Going deep. Oh, my God. What a catch by Michael Wilson.
One arm catch. What a great catch.
And a flag on the play. Sick, chat. Bring it back. They're all walking down the field. So it might have been PI, actually.
Maybe.
Because it looked like he was holding his arm. Crazy catch from Michael Wilson, though. That was pretty nuts, actually.
He went up to catch it and got one arm on it.
And maybe Michael Wilson needs to get more targets than Marvin Harrison. Oh, yeah, he's fully holding his hand on the other side. Yeah.
Okay. So it would have been pass interference anyways, but he catches it.
Jacoby stays in there, takes a hit.
Takes a double.
Yeah, I'm surprised that wasn't a penalty.
Yeah.
I've seen less called for penalties. Pretty crazy catch. One-handed catch from Michael Wilson.
Impressive.
Get down into the opposing side. 31 of the Niners side now. Deuce is right. They motion to the left side and make it Deuces both sides now. 1st and 10. Jacoby passing again. Gets the dump off. That's a good dump off there. Mari DiMercado gets about a 9-yard gain. That's a great dump off there. Ran Michael Wilson and Trey McBride out there. Clear it out. Wow. Jesus. 8 guys. Week 1 depth chart. There's 2 guys from the week 1 depth chart that are functioning from the receiving back, the running back, wide receivers, and tight end. There is 2 guys out of the 8 who are still playing. We do need this drive. This is a big drive here.
There you go.
Get the first down. Good job there on 2nd and 1. I could have told you that one though. To be honest, chat. Let's not give Petzing any props for that one. Okay. Until Drew Petzing drops like a 40 bomb on someone, bro, I'm uninterested. I know they did it to the Niners last year. That game didn't matter though. James Conner on the sideline, looking healthy. Hopefully James Conner can come back and still be his normal self next year, Chad. Because guess what? We'll win 5 games next year, and he'll be probably the main reason we do it. Out for the season with an ankle injury, 6th straight missed game. It's kind of a weird one to put.
That is a weird
season-ending injury against the Niners. But 1st and 10, 6:52. Jacoby dropping
Lots of
back,
time.
hits the dump off. Easy yards there to Bam Knight. Bam wanted a couple more if he gets out of that tackle.
Kind of surprised he threw it as quick as he did with his coverage that he had. But.
2nd and 6. Yeah, one of those where I think they might just be seeing they might just be telling Brissett like, hey, bro, it's open every time.
Going.
Like 4 yards. 4 yards of throws a first down every time too.
It's that short game that generally kills us, right?
Yeah, facts. Yeah, 100%. This is definitely the type of stuff that I watch the Rams do against us, and I hate because it's just like, dude, what are we doing? And then it's like, you just don't have the athletes for it, man. 2nd and 6, 6:20 in the first quarter, 13-0 the score.
We're on the Niners 13.
Jacoby drops back, another pass, another shot to Dortch. Dortch trying to get up. It's going to be a 3rd and 1 now. Cardinals at least getting points out of this, I would hope. They might go for a touchdown.
Absolutely.
I mean, to be fair, I don't really know if a field goal helps you here, but
anything on the board though. I mean,
but an extra point is just 2 field goals then. Like blocking the extra point makes it to where you aren't down 4 after a touchdown after this. So he never expects to have time with his line. Yeah, that's probably a fair point. That is probably a fair point.
That's a great point.
That is probably a fair point. He's just like, dude, dumb.
He's worried. Like,
mentally.
Hey, I gotta dump it. Hey, I gotta
to be
dump
fair, though, as a quarterback, you can't really have that mindset. 3rd and 1. Kind of that's a long one. They're going to QB sneak it clear through.
Clear through.
Did not expect a QB sneak. Not a tush push, chat. Let's get it correct. Not a tush push. Nobody hitting Jacoby in the back. That is what the Eagles do. Pure, just normal QB sneak. I'm not going to lie. That was pretty good. They got the double on the side they needed to go to. That's just the correct way to run a QB sneak. They had a double. They only had 4-man down. So you have a 5-man front there that is not getting through because both your center and tackle are going to get singled out. You need some pretty crazy stats or strength to get through that. But they get the first down. Good QB sneak there. Good drive in general right now. 1st and goal. Jacoby under center. Hand off to the left side. They get a pulling guard, and it's going to be an easy tutty for Bam Knight. Clap it up. Nice. We can clap for that one, chat. We can clap for that one, chat.
There we go. All right.
Cardinals get on the board.
7-13.
Not gonna lie. Ran a pretty clean.
Yeah,
that was a pretty clean
very
drive.
Nice drive. Well put together.
But the defense has already given up 2 touchdowns. I understand the first one.
Yeah, special teams give up the first one.
Yeah, it's a fair point.
But yeah, this is well drawn.
Pulling guard. Froholt gets the block on the linebacker.
Nice block on the line.
So that's a pretty good play call there. I'm not gonna lie. Froholt almost fell down. Would have blown the play up to the absolute max. Granted, it was 1st and goal, so it wouldn't have been that big a deal. But lining up for the extra point now. We've seen 1 block today already. And now we've seen 2 blocks today. I'm just kidding, chat. I'm just kidding. 13-7 the score.
That's cold.
13-7 the score. So a good drive from the Cardinals there. Michael Wilson saving the drive. Granted, again, there was a PI on it. It would have been down the field anyways, but Michael Wilson gets the catch.
All right, 13-7.
I'm a little bit more optimistic,
A little more optimistic.
Bam Knight, let's go. Yeah, facts. Bam Knight, let's go, bro. I mean, that was a great drive. Cardinals come out. Michael Wilson makes a great catch. Jacoby stands in there to make the throw. Again, people will be like, oh, well, Kyler's not making that throw. Yeah, Kyler also isn't getting labeled. He's just running out to the outside and probably throwing the exact same ball, to be fair. Listen, chat, I'm
still anti-Kyler. I know you.
Dude, someone
anti.
put in my comments on TikTok, this guy was shit-talking Kyler like 2 weeks ago. And I was like, that's literally just false. I barely shit-talk Kyler.
You might be talking about me. That's true.
Maybe.
But not
got us confused, bro.
Joe's
I'm a big Kyler fan. I like Kyler quite a bit.
A little too much personally.
I don't know why. I think it's just one of those where he's the first.
You got to let him go.
First QB that I've watched get drafted and we've kept and tried to develop. Like Kurt Warner, Carson Palmer, we didn't draft him. We just went and got him. Which is just a little bit different more than anything. Because I love K1. Yeah, I wouldn't say I love K1. It's one of those where in my head, we were talking to Dave. We went out to have some drinks last night with the fam, and we talked a lot about me and Dave talked a little bit about where are you going after more than anything? Go find another quarterback is more my thing. I think that they have more problems to deal with than quarterback. I don't think quarterback's the biggest problem right now, to be honest. I think the O-line is pretty terrible. I do think people point to that one season. Kyler was 7. Obviously, the Cardinals were 7-0. They played basically nobody that whole season, so I'm not really going to take that one for I struggle to take that one serious, to be honest. But I do think that but they were winning divisional games. I guess I don't know. That is a difference though. Is they were winning divisional games. Yeah. So I just think it's one of those where my first franchise QB, gotta love him, bro. Yeah, and again, I don't think it's tough because I don't think of Kurt or Palmer's. They're not franchise QBs because they weren't here. But that's also like part of football. Like, yes, are the Chiefs in a great spot? Yeah. Have we heard about for the past 7 years? Oh, it's been all about, drafting right, drafting correct. And you obviously you look at Brady. Brady's, one of one, but drafted to the Patriots. Mahomes,
he was drafted and then became what he became.
Correct. We're not saying that he was drafted as Brady. Right. The Tom Brady we know is not the Tom Brady that was drafted.
No.
They are different people, 100%. So I do think it's one of those where we all, especially over the past years, have just heard about franchise quarterback. You got to draft him and develop him. The Cardinals went to the Super Bowl with Kurt Warner and then got to the NFC Championship once with Palmer and should have probably won that game if Palmer didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
There is something to be said about trading for a veteran quarterback who is a starter, though. Like Jacoby, I love Jacoby, Chad. Jacoby's been great. He is not a starting quarterback, though, is more than anything. Going to be out the back of the end zone, said, F it, we're not letting him return it anymore.
No, we're not doing that.
But that's one of the things I think people lose track of is dude, all it takes is 1 year, okay? All you got to do is get the right QB that fits the system and, start to develop them, figure them out, and then you got a good team. Talking about Brock Purdy, chat, from Phoenix, Arizona. I played against him in high school.
Seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, he looks like an average guy.
Yeah, he looks just like an average dude.
Yeah, if you saw him on the...
He looks better with a mustache, oddly.
He looks more grown.
Yeah.
For sure. He looks like a baby without the mustache, for sure.
A little bit more mannish. Now, it looks like he doesn't have a... Did he shave?
I don't know. It looked like he had one before.
It 100% looked like he had a mustache.
Brock Purdy under center, 4:58 left in the first quarter, 7-13 the score after two quick scores from the Niners. Hand off to the left side. That is the backup running back, not CMC.
All the way to the 35 on a Holy mackerel.
And if you don't hit it in the landing zone, they are really trying to make people kick it into the landing area. I think the punishment is too harsh. I think it should just be the 30. But if you kick it out of bounds or it doesn't land in the landing zone, it goes to the 45.
Well, since field goal kickers are now kicking at 65 yards. Yeah, you almost give them points.
Which, again, the NFL has just been like, oh, we want to see high-scoring games. I'm like, dude, I don't care about high-scoring games. I want to watch good games.
They want to see high-scoring games.
Yeah, everybody wants to watch high-scoring games. It's like, dude, I don't want to watch field goals over and over, though. 2nd and 8 after 2-yard gain on that run. Motion to the left side with Juszczyk. He's going to be the main blocker. Fill that gap real quick. Going to be a loss of 2 yards for the Niners. A great play there by Walter Nolan. The Cardinals' first-round draft pick this year. Seahawks versus Rams. This is the game of the year right now, chat. Rams run it in to take the lead 7-3 for that. That's a big game. That's control of the NFC West. Both teams with the same record. I say that, actually, if the Rams win that one, I don't actually know how the tiebreaker works, if it's head-to-head or if it's divisional record. But that's a big game. If you guys are watching that one, that makes sense, too. Calais Campbell looking big and brolic. 3 minutes, 40 seconds, 3rd and 10 after the 2-yard loss. Motion to the right side. Pass rush gets through. Brock Purdy gets tapped. Going to be caught by...
he's back. And he ran backwards.
Is that Ricky Pearsall? Oh, it is Ricky Pearsall.
Maybe made it to the line of scrimmage.
I don't. Yeah, they give him 4th and 10. So the Niners go 3 and out after the Cardinals just scored a touchdown. Could have been a hands to the face. Yeah. Josh Sweat in there. Thank God they didn't call a penalty on it.
Yeah.
That's the type of penalty you would see called.
But I mean,
he tipped the ball. He tipped the ball too. So there's no penalty if he tips the ball. Dude, I keep messing up the thing. Let's go. Yeah, that's great. Hey, that was a great defensive stop.
Yep.
Almost like when they got time to not be on the field and kind of figure out what was going on. Put together a good.
Punts away down to the 15.
Makes the first man miss. He has a block. He's Dortch trying to get to the right side to get to the space. He turns the corner. The 30, 35, 40.
Oh, there's going to be a block.
Kicker
in the back
blocks.
There.
Falls down to the 45 of the Niners side. A great return.
Nice return, Dort.
Punt return is about getting either down the center at mock speed or hitting the corner, and that is what Dortch was able to do there. Quick.
I didn't look like for sure that blocker got.
I think the kicker just fell.
I think he might have. I'm sorry, the kicker. Yeah, I think the kicker just fell, which is, again proves why the kickers are not necessarily.
Granted, they don't want those guys getting hurt.
No,
Dortch to Torch, chat. Yeah, it was a great return. I mean, again, if there's one thing again that the Cardinals have shown to be, it's streaky. They score a lot when it comes in bunches, and then they just go absolutely cold. So, I mean, this Niner defense is hampered by injuries, chat. This is a team that, probably shouldn't have as many wins as they do. Cardinals in the opposite should probably have more wins than they do. And unfortunately, it's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, chat. But A great return there by Dortch down to the 45 of the opposing side, which is already in scoring territory. You even get a field goal here. You're only down 3 now. So
I gotta be honest, that camera angle there for the game is weird.
On TikTok?
Off, yeah.
Just because we are seeing ourselves, chat.
Yeah,
more than anything.
they're looking. It's like they're looking behind us. Is that really how they want to see? Is that really where you want to run that?
Yeah, just so you didn't see the game. It's more entertaining to me.
Okay.
More entertaining to me. If I came across the stream, I'd rather watch it like that.
Okay.
In my opinion.
You can always see us on YouTube as well, and you could actually see our faces.
It's a fair point. It's a fair point. Chad, that's the way you want to do it, bro. Get both going. Just get one on your TV. Yeah, I like seeing the game. Yeah.
All right.
Get us over it, real quick.
I guess
regular V6, not a regular V6.
The NFL is cooler than you and I guess.
Well, the NFL's not cool, but the Cardinals are okay, I guess.
It's crazy to me that they just change rules because they're like, oh, we want to see higher scoring games, so we're going to change rules to make it a higher scoring game.
And I do think that part of it is I think they're trying to find that balance. To be fair, we've been before this year. I mean, how many kicks did we ever even see returned? Like, there was no reason to.
There was a few
them.
years in there where it was just and how many times was it kicked out of the end zone? Like, that happened a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that they're trying to find. I do think that this was probably too far one way. Bryson DeChambeau ad with CeeDee Lamb, both guys living in Texas. I think, are these CD shoes or are they in Draymond? Chad, I'm confused.
It's just Dick's Sporting Goods.
I know, it's just a crazy ad to have Draymond in for whatever reason. Kicks just were so boring for so long that I think they were like, all right, let's just massively change it. Which again, kickoffs are pretty entertaining now. I just think that some of the repercussions are a little wild. Like, if touchback went to the 25, I think you would see even more people returning the ball because it'd be like, yeah, I'm not letting the ball go out then. Like, we're only getting the ball to 25. Like, a lot of people just let it go out the end zone now because it's like, dude, it's going to the 35.
I see what you're saying.
But then the opposing thing is like, well, why wouldn't you just kick the ball out of the end zone then as a team? Like, it's just finding that balance, what they're trying to do. Jacoby and shotgun. Motion to the left side with Trey McBride. Jacoby's calling out something. 1st and 10. Cardinals with an opportunity to tie it up here. Jacoby has time. Gets the dump off. Good job there. Going to be about a 4-yard gain on that, maybe 3-yard gain on that play. DeMercado. Maybe could have just gone upfield a little more.
How much
what are we looking at here? Oh, they're watching the backside blockers for this punt return. You stay engaged until the whistle. Oh, my God, dude. If he had cut it up, oh, no. That was a great job by the special teams.
They did good, really. Honestly, the kicker did his job. He clogged it up a little bit.
And it's great tracking by the Niners special teams to come back. Because if there's not guys behind, that's a touchdown. 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard gain on the check down. False start on the Cardinals.
I got to believe this is one of those games where there's so many San Francisco fans here that it's going to feel a little bit like a home game for San Fran.
Yeah, I would venture to guess so. Every game feels like that. They should bring back the original kickoff, and if they kick it out of the end zone, they should start on the 35. Yeah, again,
make it like that. Okay, that's the thing.
What?
Like, instead of changing all the rules, just go back to like, hey, here's the original kickoff, and we realize all we really needed to do was this one thing.
They say about like, oh, they want people's safety. The NFL doesn't really. I don't think the NFL really cares about people's safety, to be honest. 2nd and 12 after the false start.
That almost false
Jacoby
started
drop
again.
back.
Oh, tap.
Balls batted at the line. Cardinals jump on it, so. I do think that.
He could have got a hold there.
Close.
Easy.
He's in his chest though. I mean, he's not.
His arm was
not
up
fully
around the outside.
But he bites the ball.
Somebody lost a mouth guard, I think.
3rd and 12.
It's just a weird piece of plastic.
Almost like when you commit a false
screen.
start, chat, your drive is immediately derailed. You're going to need a 3rd and long, 3rd and 12 now. Best 3rd down and 10+ percentage. The Cardinals are number 1 this season. Did not expect that stat. 3rd and 12.
He's not going to get it.
They give up on the drive.
Just did a dump, got 5 yards.
I don't understand that, chat.
Two guys on him.
Play field position, I guess. I don't know, dude. I hate that about football teams. You just give them a break. No opportunity. And now you had a punter who barely kicked the ball to the 30 last time. Kick a field goal here?
Oh.
Just try and get better field goal position. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll take that.
I honestly was thinking that we were still on our side of the field because we didn't get a first down.
We can get 3 on here. I'd take it.
Yeah.
It'd be 10, 13.
Now, if you miss it, though, you're at the 50. So.
Yeah, that is a
50-yard attempt from Chad Ryland. Kick is up, and it is way left.
Way left, yep.
No good. Bad kick from Chad Ryland. That's a rarity, to be fair, Chad. I would not have expected him to miss that one. Don't know what happened.
He had the
there.
leg for sure.
Yeah, that was weird. Chad Ryland low-key kind of nails most of the time, Chad. Unfortunate there. Again, giving the Niners an absolute
Gift now.
Yeah, gift of field position after you return the ball to the 45.
Yeah, that sucks.
And you go conservative.
You know, nothing with Dortch.
You go
with Dortch's
conservative.
return.
You go conservative on 3rd and 12, and you miss the field goal. It's almost like you shouldn't, kind of bitch out. What's up, PJ? What to do, brother?
Yeah, I mean, he had the leg by 20 yards.
I'm just saying, Chad. I just wouldn't bitch out in that scenario. 3rd and 12, you're like, oh, we have the best percentage on 3rd and 10s in the entire NFL. Obviously, they can't see that, but have the best, best percentage on third and 10 plus. Let's go conservative. Brock Purdy over the middle, wide open. Met at the first down marker. Going to be a first down immediately for the Niners. Down to the Cardinals side already. Again, Chad, I just don't understand the plan. The plan there, Chad. I don't really understand why you're settling for a field goal at 50. It just doesn't make sense, Chad. I don't know why you're kicking a field goal there, or why you're settling for third and 12 to get to 4 and 7. It just doesn't make any sense. Just go for a first down.
Honestly, with his foot, he could have kicked it from where.
Yeah, they were before. Purdy, handoff. McCaffrey, sidesteps, gets up the field. Like I said, Chad, the defense.
Right up the middle.
Defense is just streaky. They're sometimes good, and then most of the time ass. Couldn't stop a paper bag running through the O-line right now. Heard PJ. Thank you for stopping by, brother. I appreciate it.
1 second left in the first. First is over. Rough.
Like I said, chat, this team's ass. Just nothing to celebrate. Great touchdown. Hey, good touchdown, guys. Sick. Good touchdown, guys. You guys were down 13-0, 2 minutes into the game. Game's kind of going by quick, though. Game started at 2. I say that it was a 30-minute half. A 30-minute quarter. Yeah, I do think that the OG and just like punishing teams by it going to the 35 probably makes sense. I think that they say oh, well, at least it ain't 35-0. Facts. It's a fair point. It wasn't 35-0 after the first quarter, though. It was 35-0 at half, right? What was it at half last week, chat? Again, if we're taking like pity points, yeah, you're right. You're right. Thank God it's not. But, at the end of the day, like, who cares? You know what I mean? I can actually maybe enjoy this game. Facts. German homies pulled up for this game, too. That's pretty cool. Facts. That was pretty dope, actually, Sunset. You're right. That is pretty sick. Hopefully they get a beer after we lose this game with Trey McBride. Wish I could have been there. Yeah, dude, that would have been kind of sick. I wonder if they got to... they said that Trey McBride made a comment about, like, meeting up with them. So I wonder, if they did that before the game. But he can't drink a beer before the game either, so I don't really know how that works. But, after we lose this game and Trey McBride has one catch because Drew Petzing can't draw up shit for anybody... maybe they'll go hit a beer, drink out the sorrows, chat. You know what I mean? Like, shit. Trey, you play for the worst team in the NFL. You want to go get a beer? I feel like that kind of hits, actually. I feel like that would kind of make sense. Chat, like, in all honesty, like, where do we rank, like, in the league right now? Like, not record. I don't care about record, okay? But, like, we beat the Panthers and we beat the Saints. And that's basically it. The Cowboys are pretty bad. But I do think the Cowboys are still more talented. Their entire organization is just ass, okay? But the Cardinals might rank like 4th to last in the NFL right now. There's not a lot of teams worse than the Cardinals right now, chat. I'm going to be honest. Like Jets, the Saints are pretty bad. The Panthers have more wins than us, so I can't really say they're worse than us, but we did beat them. Cowboys are probably on par with us. We're probably in the same spot as the Cowboys. Let's look at the standings right now, chat. I'll look at the standings real quick. Let's look at these standings for the NFL right now. Giants, not when healthy, though. Yeah, that's probably fair. The Giants are pretty bad. The Dolphins are pretty ass. I would take us over the Dolphins like 99% of the time. Like, are we better than the Bengals, in all honesty? We're better than the Browns. The Browns are terrible. The Titans are terrible. I can't believe we lost the Titans. But like, we are better than the Titans. That is the tough thing, is like, we are better than the Titans, chat. Purdy in the Niners at the 27 of the Cardinals side. McCaffrey motions out to the right side. Wheel route. George Kittle wide open over the middle. Going to be another 10-yard game. Good job by Nick Rawlis to allow George Kittle just to be wide open with nobody on him in the zone coverage. 1st and 10. I love when you give up 10-yard under routes, guys. You know how many times that happens to us? first down, 10-yard under route to Trey McBride? Never. It doesn't occur. You know why? Because nobody allows that shit. That's why. 1st and 10. Brock Purdy under center now. Motion to the left side. Handoff to the left side. Goes to the right side, though. Had the block to the left side. McCaffrey goes right, though. Can be 2nd down and about 7, probably.
LA up 14-3.
Thank God. Oh, I will make plenty of TikToks about the Seahawks losing this game. Talking about Super Bowl favorites when they are getting torched right now. That defense, who's so good, chat.
Yeah, I'd love
All I heard about was the defense last week because Jacoby Brissett didn't want to throw the ball away.
Love to see them not go to the Super Bowl.
Oh my God, dude, I'd be so happy. 13-7 the score. Brock Purdy, pass rush gets there.
Oh, weird.
Throws to nobody.
What?
Think the defense would look like they were calling it on the Niners.
I don't know. That looked like there was somebody
on Max. They call a penalty on Max Melton.
The pass wasn't even over there. So what was the call?
Holding?
Oh, holding.
Max Melton doesn't like the penalty.
Where's 16?
Is that not? How is that holding on Max Melton?
Because he grabbed him and pulled him down after.
He hit him 9 yards down the field to the ground. I don't know how that's a penalty on Max Melton. Brock Purdy drops back again. Cardinals get absolutely handled at the line of scrimmage. My God, Nick Rawlins is ass, chat.
Touchdown. Touchdown, San Fran. It's going to make it 20-7 if they get the extra.
Yeah, Nick Rawlins can get sent to the moon with Drew Petzing. This man is terrible. Yeah, good stunt by the D-line there, Chad. Appreciate the 5-man rush to go into man and then put a linebacker on CMC. Dude, Nick Rawlins needs to get fired as well. This is some of the worst coaching I've ever seen by an NFL team. Extra point. He missed again. The Niners are not special teams oriented.
Well, now clearly their kickoff return.
Facts, yeah, facts.
Decent, but something's wrong with their kickers.
7-19. That's a weird score. 12-point game. Yeah, Chad. Fire Nick Rawlins and fire Drew Petzing. I don't even care that the Cardinals scored that last drive. Fire Drew Petzing, bro. If it wasn't for Michael Wilson, they wouldn't have scored a touchdown. This is just terrible, chat. I can't even enjoy watching the Cardinals. They score a touchdown and the defense immediately gives up six, I guess.
Yeah, well,
defense hasn't allowed an extra point. Hasn't allowed 7.
That was a 70-yard drive.
Time is ticking on this coaching staff, bro. Yeah, facts. I mean, it's been ticking since their scapegoat of Kyler Murray was no longer playing for him. That is the one thing that I do think is annoying is that they'll use Kyler being hurt as a scapegoat when in reality, it shows that you're not good at coaching. That's the tough part is oh, well, we don't have Kyler Murray. And then after this game, if they lose, Jonathan Gannon's going to come out. Oh, I just didn't prepare the guys well. All right, dude, you haven't prepared the guys well for 6 of the 7 weeks since we won our last game with Kyler. So yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Everybody keeps blaming Kyler. Cardinal fans keep blaming Kyler. The media wants it to be Kyler's fault. Arizona Sports 98.7. They would pray that Kyler was the reason this team was ass. Bro, go look at 98.7's comments about how much better Jacoby Brissett is than Kyler Murray. That's what Arturo, that's what Sunset's saying. Is that it's not Kyler's problem. They keep running these stories. Yeah, dude. There's Chad, I like 98.7. They're fine. Okay. I won't say they're good. I'll say they're fine. They got one of my homies working over there. They're cool. But them boys don't know how to be original, bro. They just pray. I mean, when you're sponsored and partnered with the Cardinals, you kind of have to just do what they tell you. Big Papa feeding the pockets. I mean, not much you can do other than just kiss ass. But the Chargers are gonna fire the Chargers are going to fire Harbaugh, I'd venture to guess. The Chargers would be quicker to fire Harbaugh than the Cardinals would be to fire Gannon. And again, I'm not going to say like, oh, these people, like I will say these people need to be fired. Like Drew Petzing's ass. Nick Rawlins literally can't guard a paper bag, chat, unless he's playing against the worst teams in the NFL. Weird. Yeah, he just kicked it wrong. Kickoff now down the field. I'll keep my rant going in a second, chat. Down to the 3. Going to return it 10, 20, 30. Tries to get back. He's going to get back to about the 29.
Yeah.
Kind of a normal return.
Return.
I would think Chad, if it bounces and goes into the end zone, is it not a
35?
Oh, Cody Simon. That's unfortunate. Cody Simon's just going to.
Got cooked.
Just didn't run the right coverage. But again, again, chat, I don't even know if that's Cody Simon's fault. Are they running a scheme that is, hey, you need to go chase Christian McCaffrey out to the left side? Like, if that's the scheme, it's never going to work, bro. Jacoby and shotgun. I'll read you guys' comments in a moment. 13:30 left in the second quarter. Handoff inside. DeMercado.
Maybe 2.
Maybe almost lost a football. I don't know. That was weird.
So 19-7, 13 minutes left in the second quarter.
Someone said of the benching of Kyler might create a rift in the locker room. Yeah, I would think so, bro. Yeah, especially after they lost to the Jags today. They let Gannon come on defending Petzing every Monday, so hardly any pushback. Yeah, dude, exactly. That's my point. Gannon's not going to say the stuff that like probably needs to be said. He's just going to be like, oh, it's my fault. They go quad right, solo left. Usually this leads to a penalty, chat. Cherry Bride motions to the left side now. Now I'm not as worried. Trips right, deuces left, empty. Niners looking to bring 5, it looks like. They do. Jacoby has time over the middle. Good catch.
Good pass. Good
10,
catch.
Little 12-yard gain to Michael Wilson. Michael Wilson catching the ball more often than Marvin Harrison, chat.
So first down.
He's a defensive guy, and his defense is not elite. I don't know. His defense is, they have bouts of like, wow, they're really good, and then bouts of like really bad, but I think that's common, among everyone. Kyler Murray on the sideline. I think that guy's just praying to leave, bro.
He's got to be.
I would hope so. I wouldn't want to play for the Cardinals either. Jacoby Brissett under center. Handoff inside. Trey McBride, the lead blocker, gets blown up. Going to be a hold 2.
Yeah, that play went nowhere.
Good job, Drew Petzing. Let's draw a Trey McBride lead block. Yep. They stacked the box with 8 people, and you thought, let's just run the ball with DeMercado. They don't throw the penalty. It was a loss of probably 5 right there as well, so might have been a reason they don't call the penalty there. 2nd and 15 after the first down. Jacoby and shotgun, trips left. Handoff to the right side. Going to be a 5-yard gain. Going to be maybe a 6-yard gain. 3rd and 9 maybe. Looks like they gave him the extra yard, so 3rd and 9. I don't love Gannon. Gannon has done nothing for any, dude, they got to the Super Bowl and he lost. He got to the Super Bowl with the Eagles and they lost. They went and got a guy who hasn't won anything, who's never been a head coach. Like, bro, go get someone who's a head coach. Kyler's saying something to Buddha on the sideline. I don't know what he was saying, but 3rd and 9, trips left, solo right. Gannon had less wins in NFL and college than Cliff Kingsbury. Screenplay to Greg Dortch, chat. Jesus. Oh, my God. Chat.
You have 9 yards to go, and you got a screenplay? Come on, throw a flag. There you go. We got the first down. We got the first down because of personal foul. A guy grabbed
Trey McBride's face mask?
McBride's face mask and threw him around, and now we're going to get a 15-yard. We're going to get the first down. We'll take it.
5 and 12 maybe is criminal, Arturo. There's no way we're debating this penalty, right?
It's going to be a penalty. Are they going to call it on both sides?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, they don't. Unnecessary roughness, 15-yard penalty. We drafted all D guys and talked it up all summer, but we are not elite at much of anything. To be fair, I didn't expect like an all defensive draft to.
Oh, there was a lot there from McBride afterwards, and he just was the beneficiary. Wow, that's the problem.
That's unnecessary roughness after, though.
Yeah, so I think the ref would have got over there, said, okay, everybody stop it. and it probably would have been nothing.
Kyle Shanahan walks over to Green and just says trying to cover his mouth, "Are you fucking shitting me?" is what Kyle Shanahan just said to 0 of the Niners. Jacoby, drop back. They have a deep pass here if they want it. Over the top to Trey McBride. Don't get that man mad, bro, because he will then torch your ass. Trey McBride down to the 10-yard line. That is not the guy you want to piss off, chat. Did they throw a flag on his celebration?
No, come on. He didn't throw the ball back to the ref. I saw that. But
I don't think so. They would have called it. They would have called it. McBride, chat. Why are we running 2nd and 15 on 2nd and 15? I don't know, dude. They did.
Yeah, they did. They threw a flag for
Christ almighty, bro.
For
dude, zebras got to be the bitchiest animal in the entire animal kingdom, bro. I see them every Sunday, like 6 of them on the field. Cry me a river, pussy. Oh my God. That's such bitch shit, bro.
So he gets up.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Goes first down.
What is the flag?
He was pulling it right there. He was pulling it before.
Are you serious?
Holy mackerel.
Christ almighty. Get these lawyers off the field. Bunch of bitches. Go sit in the courtroom and cry about it, bro. Oh my God. You're such a bitch.
That is such crap.
Soft ass egotistical fucks.
Okay. Take it easy.
1st and 10. DeMercado run. That's ridiculous, chat. This is why the NFL sucks. Mark Sanchez is bitch ass doing our game too. My God, I've never seen some soft. Oh yeah, that's the flag. This is the flag. That's the flag. That's the flag. That's what he just said.
Yeah, but what is it? Why are they not wanting that in the NFL, they said? They're trying to get that out of the NFL. We got a player down.
That's insanity, chat. CeeDee
Lamb
Lamb can go through his nose. Jamar Chase can gritty. Trey McBride can't rub his nose through his helmet. My God, chat. Dude. There's a reason everybody calls the NFL the most joke-oriented sport out of all the professional sports. NFL and NBA just trade horrific reffing every year. Chad, I haven't seen that flagged yet. I have not seen that flagged at any point this year. That's just ridiculous, chat. Right? I can't even say like Trey don't do that. Like to me, like that's not even a Trey don't do that type of thing. Like I'm always gonna be on the that was a trash call. Facts. Is PJ a Niner fan? I wouldn't happen to know PJ, so. So think about it though. So Cardinals go here. It's 19 to, so they're down 12.
Yeah, 19-7.
Yeah, so I was just wondering if maybe going for 2 would make sense if they scored a touchdown. It doesn't because they still be down 4. But because they're down 12, they get a touchdown at 6.
No.
Yeah, they're down 12. They get a touchdown. They're down 6. Go for 2, you get 4.
Well, what do we have right now?
19-7. 19-7, yeah.
So 14. Oh, gotcha. It'd be 15.
2 pumps, Sunset City. Have you seen that? Key and Peele skit where it's NFL and they're sitting there and I think it's Key. Yeah, it's Key scores a touchdown in the skit and he stands there and he humps the air once.
Okay.
And he humps the air twice and then Peele comes over and the flag is 3 pumps. So Peele is like staring at his crotch, like waiting for him to do the 3rd pump and then Key slightly moves and they throw a flag on the 3rd pump. Eddie is Jake Moody in a disguise. Okay. He dropped the ball. What did he do? I don't know, dude, to be honest. No, they said it was the
McCringleberry's excessive.
TikTok. They said it was it was the nose rub pass for the 1st down was the penalty. That's what they told Trey McBride.
I'm watching the key.
Yeah, watch it. I'm gonna mute you for a second just so you can listen to it. Emari DeMercado and Tatum Bethune both came out after that play. Don't really know what happened. There's injury on the play. 2nd and 8 now. Jacoby, play action, screenplay to the right side. Not even a screenplay, just a quick. Dortch up the field to the 10, to the 7. That was kind of a wild play. Could have been maybe a face mask. I don't know. Dortch looked like he was calling for a face mask. I don't know if he was, though. It might have just been a tackle. I think it was just a good tackle. Yeah, it's just a good tackle. Could have been a horse collar, to be honest. Eddie is Jake Moody in disguise. It's hilarious. He dropped the ball. What did he do? Yeah, dude, sunset. That's a great skit. That's a great skit. First and goal now, down at the 7. Designed run for Greg Dortch. Get down to the 1. They go Wildcat. Flag on the play. Surprise, surprise. Holding on a play that took 3 seconds, chat. Let me see the hold. Gotta love those ones, chat. And we never get those calls. Trey McBride gets called for a hold on this right side. I'm soft. It wasn't making a play anyways. Trey's got to do a better job of staying inside shade, though. If the run's going that way, you got to just get your left foot upfield, turn the body. Jacoby goes empty. First and goal now from the 17, between the 17 and 18. Jacoby dropping back. Gonna have to get a lot back here. They get it to Trey McBride. Trey McBride gets hit at the legs. A little dangerous hit, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, he did a clean celebration that time. I don't know why. It wasn't a first down.
I'm still watching.
Chat, why did Trey McBride celebrate there? It wasn't a first down. Just getting his get back on it. Just F it. I'm gonna do a celebration just to make you mad.
I'm gonna do my 2 pumps.
19-7 the score. Second and goal now. Handoff inside. Oh, Jacoby takes it. What in the God's name? Oh, wait. Yeah, that was Jacoby. What was the plan there? We went read op. We've seen more read options for Jacoby Brissett this year than Kyler Murray. Are we dead ass? There's no way we just ran a read option on second down, chat. With Jacoby Brissett. Are we for real?
That was tough.
Third and goal. I can't believe I just watched a Jacoby Brissett read option. Third and goal. Going for a tutty here. They throw the check down. Gets the sidestep. Looking to get outside. Again, I mean, just terrible play calling by... I mean, that was just horrific play calling by Drew Petzing. Again, Chad, I don't know what Drew Petzing does except sit in a dark room and just point the same 6 plays. I understand Jacoby threw the check down there, bro, but like... what? Yeah, mocking the refs, like Brock said, 100%.
All right, going for the field goal.
Yay! All it took to not score a touchdown was Drew Petzing's dog shit calling and a Trey McBride crazy penalty.
Well, and then the hold on McBride.
True, yeah, the hold on McBride was bad. They did get that back, though, immediately. Field goal is going to get blocked. It's going to go through, though! Wow!
Blocked, but still made it.
I've never seen that in my life. How in the hell is that possible?
It's a strong kick.
Field goal was blocked or tipped, but holy shit, how did that?
I mean, that guy's there. Oh, his hand was just in the wrong spot.
You got to go flat hand, bro. Why are you sweeping down, bro? What are you doing? Just keep the hand up. That's just bad.
But that guy got way too much penetration.
That's just bad special teams play, bro.
Yeah,
why are you sweeping your hands down?
Bad on us, too. How did that guy get all the way in there?
Fantastic play calling, Opie. Fantastic. Opie, are you a Seahawk fan, right? How's that game? Let me know.
Yeah, that's not great, but hey.
But bad special teams on both sides. Again, it's just a bad special team. You got to block the field. If you're free through, bro, you got to block it.
Yes and no. I mean, I'm not, you didn't get your hands in exactly the right spot to block that, but you got all the way through and were there. I mean, next time, that's a block, 50%, 75% of the time, that's a block punt.
I don't know what that means.
Or block field goal.
He makes a blocked kick and we can't make an episode EP fire the special teams coach. What? I'm not a Seahawks fan, dude. Oh, okay, I don't know where you came up with that. I don't know. I don't know, Opie. I feel like you're here every week. I feel like all the Seahawks fans start to bleed together. You know what I mean? So I lose track.
How dare you though? What if somebody called you a Seahawks fan,
Oh,
Joe?
I would cry. I would
right?
cry. I would.
So let's.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. If
OP,
someone called me a Seahawks fan, I'd be making sure everybody knew.
Apologize.
You're right. I
OP.
apologize. I apologize, Opie. Let me make sure.
Nope, not that one.
My bad, bro. My bad, bro. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. Okay. I apologize. I feel that I hate the Seahawks fan. I feel that I hate the Seahawks fans. Yeah, dude, same. Obviously. What's their game at, chat? Let's make sure when Seahawks fans come in here and I change the title to Seahawks, that I just am shitting on the Seahawks, chat. 14-6. The game's pretty close.
Shucks.
Unfortunate. Another touchdown. Another touchdown. Put that game out of reach would be sick, chat. Would be sick. Thank you, Brock, for chilling out. I know, Brock, Churm, I believe. I could be wrong. 14-6 Rams. Okay, yeah. So, I see one more touchdown, and I'll feel comfortable, chat. Listen, if they win out, we can make the playoffs. All right? Down 9. Get a good stop here. Maybe it's force a turnover. Even if you just get a field goal here, make it a 6-point game. Yeah, facts. Do you see the Trey McBride taunting? Dude, yeah, dude. I love when CeeDee Lamb can do the same celebration and not get a penalty for it, or Jamar Chase can gritty in the end zone and it's not a penalty, or guys can shake their ass on the sideline and it's not a penalty. But if Trey McBride pretends to put his finger through his nose, man. Egotistical lawyers, man, with nothing better to do than sit in a courtroom and defend stuff. Feel some type of way about that stuff. 19-10, kickoff is down the field, down to the 5. Not a good kick.
Not a good kick. I would tell you, it feels like
flag on the play though. It's going to be a hold brought all the way back, so it doesn't really matter. They can force a fumble though. They get the ball, but it'll be back at the 20 for the Niners.
It feels like our kickoff. We're not getting height. It used to be, they would try and really get a lot of height on that ball.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Oh, because you can't run.
Move. Yeah, you can't move. And so,
oh, I see.
Niners are saying it's against the Cardinals. Don't know what it could be. Nice chat. Illegal formation. Cardinals moved before the ball was caught.
Which I don't know. How do you even know when the ball is caught? Does somebody yell at you that it's caught, or are you supposed to?
They're looking. The kickoff team's looking.
They're showing our glorious.
Def can make the playoffs if we win out. Well, yeah, we're not going to win out because we're committing penalties on kickoff returns where we move before the ball's caught. So
they're already on the 52.
This team's a joke.
They're on the Cardinals 48.
It's a great break on the ball.
Yeah, it was.
2nd and 10 coming up after the incomplete pass. Pass rush took a little bit, but coverage on the field was good enough to where it started to put pressure on Purdy. He tries to get the ball to Ricky Pearsall. Inevitably, it is broken up. Can we just become a baseball team? Dude, I don't want to be a baseball team either. We suck at that. We suck at that sport too.
Arizona.
They want to trade Ketel Marte, bro. Chad, literally, if the D-backs trade Ketel Marte, I will never partner with the D-backs at any point in my life, ever. With 100% pleasure. Handoff, tries to get a cutback, gets up about 5 yards, gets stumped at that spot. Maybe a 4-yard game, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5, depending on where they spot it. 3rd and 5. In field goal range, though. For the most part.
You're in field goal range.
You're in field goal range if you've got
at the kickoff
a god tier kicker. I don't know.
Well, he's missed 2 extra points. I'm not sure they're putting a lot of faith in that.
It's a fair point. That is a fair point. 3rd and 5 here.
He averages 15.6.
Yeah, he's been out for a lot. He only has 20 catches. So
okay.
Not as crazy because he's 20 catches, but
still.
3rd and 5. Kind of a big 3rd and 5 here. You get a stop here, you get the ball back.
5.5 minutes left in the half.
3rd and 5. Cardinals bring 4. There's no pass rush because they only bring 4 over the middle, and it's broken up.
But man, there were 3 Cardinals there that might have had a chance.
It got tipped really early. It wasn't tipped at where they were almost picking it off. It got tipped, I think, at the line maybe, or a little downfield. 4th and 5. Kyle Shanahan looking at the play sheet, might be going for it.
The offense was running off the field though.
No, it's just tipped right there. It's a good play. It's a good play there by Jalen Thompson.
You do what you got to do, right? You tip it first.
That Jalen?
He tried to get it.
Good job, Jalen Thompson trying to pick it off.
Now they're punting.
Maybe. I don't know, dude. This is a weird spot to punt from. I would be
watching that.
Okay, good. That is just a regular punt. It's gonna be a soft punt. It's just a weird spot to be punting from. Oh, you cash out one-handed?
They cut it on the 10.
So Cardinals with a long field to play with now. 5 minutes. A good drive here. Not field goal range for Panero. Facts. Yeah, I forgot about it being Panero, bro. It's not. He's not got it. Okay, maybe we can replace the votes and play hockey because replace the votes and play hockey because you can't play football, dude.
I wouldn't mind watching these guys play hocky. I mean, they probably can't skate, but it'd still be fun to watch.
Yeah, facts. It'd be
like a dad game, back in high school when the dads would play. Except your dads are 6'6" and 270 pounds. They'd crack the ice.
And definitely not the normal individuals playing hockey.
No, but it'd be cool to watch.
It would be sick, dude. I mean, 6'6". I mean, that's what some of the. I mean, you think PK Subban and some of those guys who did play hockey, African American guys who did play hockey. Changing kind of the vibe around sports, especially in America and Canada. Those guys are big. Those are some huge. They are some huge humans. Some of the guys in NHL are massive humans. Daniel Charles,
PK was so cool.
6'7" and 290 or something, dude. Some of those guys are crazy.
Yeah, and then they get on skates and they're 2 inches taller.
I only want Trey on my hockey team. Yeah, facts. That is a crazy. Charles 6'8" on skates,
so nuts.
Chat, imagine a dude a couple inches shorter than Wembanyama on skates at 45 miles an hour and being able to outskate the living shit out of you. That's what Zdeno Chara was. Is he retired yet, chat? I think he retired. He had to have retired. He's old as hell. Zdeno.
It's a weird commercial. I don't know what we're watching here. Is this like CrossFit or something?
Maybe.
Or like a
watch
Apple
or something?
Watch? Yeah, something.
I think it's an Apple Watch commercial. Peloton.
Peloton. You get the whole...
Zdeno Chara is 50. Oh, my God. Is he still playing, chat?
No way.
Oh, my God. He is, bro.
At 50?
Bruins Nikita Zadorov, Zdeno Chara, and the dividends of intimidation. Maybe not. That sounds like he's a retired type of things.
No way.
Zdeno Chara speaks 9 languages, by the way, chat. Inducted in the Hall of Fame 5 days ago, though.
Oh, yeah. So he's not playing.
Just look at stats. Let's see if he has stats. Yeah, okay. There's no stats from this year. When was anybody know when Zdeno Chara's last year was? My God, he was playing since 1997. Wow. 22 was his last season with the Islanders.
That is a heck of a career.
Kind of a crime he didn't retire from the Bruins, bro. He played how many seasons with the Bruins? 1, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Showing
10,
Purdy
11, 12,
stats.
13 seasons.
Brissett's got more yards, less touchdowns.
First and 10, 5:15. We'll lock it in for a second here, chat. Jacoby Brissett in shotgun. Pass play to start. Easy one to Michael Wilson. Going to get 4 yards on that one.
Just a little.
You're running your 5,
he didn't
chat.
Get 4. He got 2.
No, he got 3 in between.
All right.
Check it out. 2nd and 7. 3 guys out for
San Fran.
For San Fran, all defensive.
Robert Beal, Tatum Bethune, and Upton Stout.
I'm not going to lie. You need to be throwing the ball if 3 guys in coverage are out. 2nd and 7. Trips left. Screenplay to Trey McBride. He gets to the outside. Gets met at the line. Runs a dude over. There's no way we're calling a hold on that play. It's not possible.
Flag on the play.
Chad, explain to me how it's a hold.
And it was where he caught the ball.
Or are they going to say it was PI?
No PI. No way. He was way back.
But they would say that it was PI. Oh, my God. On who?
84.
Oh, on Elijah. For a second, I thought you said 85. And I was like, Trey McBride caught the ball.
Guys on the screen?
Yeah, Elijah Higgins is the other tight end. We're cheering for the Arizona Cardinals Hockey Club. AZHC, baby.
And they're not showing the replay. They're showing
surprise.
San Francisco stats.
San Francisco's man game missed due to injury. 3rd most in the NFL. I wonder where the Cardinals rank in that right now.
Yeah.
They have a lot of injuries right now. The Niners had a bunch at the beginning of the season. Granted, a lot of the guys just don't want to play for the Niners anymore. Like Brian Ayuk just doesn't want to play for the Niners, so he's taking his time. So is this first and might have been offsides. Over the middle, 2nd down to Trey McBride again.
Just trying to get some space.
No down and distance for us, but that was 2nd down. Probably be 3rd and 15 now.
Yeah.
3rd and 10 maybe, depending on where that was at.
Yeah, that's tough. It's a tough spot where we're at.
Yeah, good job, guys, by continuing to not be able to run a screen without a hold.
I can't believe they didn't show that hold. Instead, they showed
3rd
stats.
and 8. And now the Cardinals are in territory of kicking the ball back to the Niners with 3 minutes left and on our side of the field already. They go empty. Trips left bunch. Deuce is right. Niners bring in 6. They throw his screen out to the side. He's going to try and get upfield. He's going to get close, but he gets back to just about 2 yards short. Yeah. So again, Drew Petzing draws up a play behind the line of scrimmage.
What
like, dude, if you want to bail out a defense, do what the Cardinals do every single play. The sad part is that Arizona might win a Stanley Cup before they win a Super Bowl. I don't know about that one, bro. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. We'd have to draft a whole team.
We'd have to get a team.
Yeah, draft a whole team for hockey. Cards punting. God, Drew Petzing is just terrible, chat.
Punt it. He's
fair caught at the 40.
38.
Yeah, 38, 39, wherever it's at. Who cares, chat?
Oh, God.
Thank you guys for the likes. Appreciate you guys for all the likes.
So frustrating.
Yeah, this team's just terrible. You have an opportunity to score there. If you score there, you get the ball at half, and then you can come out and try and score again. Instead, you draw up a 3rd and 8 before the line of scrimmage pass. Like, can someone fire Drew Petzing? Like, can we create a petition to fire him? Like, they're a private organization, but, like, it's like politicians, bro. If you tell them what to do, they're kind of just monkeys who listen. Like,
so bad.
We could probably draft a better hockey team than a football team. Yeah, I mean, at this point, you could find better coaches in the NHL for a team that's not even real yet than the Cardinals have done for their team. 1st and 10, Brock Purdy under center. Hand off to McCaffrey. No hold there. Interesting. 100% was a hold at the line of scrimmage. No call, of course, but what am I, chat? I'm not a zebra. Can't do anything about it. So, hey, chat. Nothing I can do. We're getting called for holds that don't even get shown to us.
1st and 10 on the 49 of the Cardinals.
About to hit the 2-minute warning. I don't know. I don't think they have to run a play. They don't have to run a play if they don't before the 2-minute.
Oh, dude.
He snapped the ball.
No, that's what they were doing.
Let me see the replay. I want to see when the ball moved.
He didn't even argue it, Joe. He's not even arguing it. It's what they were trying
to do. There's no reason.
Do.
You can't argue any of those, though.
No, but he didn't even like wave his hands at the ref or anything. This is literally the play they drew up. Let's try and draw him off sides. We're not going to hike the ball. We're going to let it go to the 2-minute warning. And the guy did it.
At least hockey doesn't get offensive coordinators and do checkdowns on 3rd and 9. Dude, facts.
That's so frustrating. This game is so frustrating.
Chat, can we fire Drew Petzing like in a game? I mean, Nick Rawlis is ass as well, so it's the worst coaching staff overall. The worst coaching staff in the NFL by far, like by a long shot.
That's just mind-numbing. Those look gross. This is Arby's. We have the meats, and they got steak bites now. They should stick with roast beef.
Rawlis did more with less last year. Yeah, I think Nick Rawlis is ass, though, to be honest. I think the team players played better last year. But again, like I said, chat, all these injuries. Oh, well, if we didn't have injuries, the team would have done better this year. Yeah, dude, sick. It didn't, though, so get off the team. Take a hike. Like, how's he doing worse? How he's doing worse last year? My bad. Say that. Text that one more time, Arturo, with a little bit more, so I understand a little bit what you're saying, because I don't know what you meant to say there. How's he doing worse than last year, dude? Because he was never good. Because the Cardinals were at least scoring points last year. That's how. So defense had less opportunities to F up. Which, granted, like the Niners' offense is, like, to be fair, it's pretty good. And Brock Purdy came back this week, so like it's not the most insane thing.
That's
and CMC Christian McCaffrey is the number 1 or number 2 running back in the NFL entirely. So like I mean, to be fair, Like, I don't expect the defense to do it. The defense doesn't stop anybody, though, to be fair. So, and when they do, the offense goes out there and goes 3 and out on a hold and a plethora of other things, and then call a third and 9 check down. Like I said, chat, like, guys, I'll be here. I don't know how, chat, I wish you guys were here, okay? I don't know anybody who would do this type of shit like me right now, okay? 3 and 6, 2 touchdowns in 5 minutes against us. Like, I mean, yeah, Kyle Shanahan's a different breed of coach, though. Like, Kyle Shanahan and Sean McVay are obviously better coaches than everyone else in the NFL. 9-14 now. The Seahawks are just kicking field goals. The team does better when the play calling is better. Yeah, facts. I mean, shit. Nick Rawlins can't do anything. Injuries are part of the game. Yeah, facts. You got to figure it out, dude. And now the only thing saving you from being embarrassed at half again is a turnover right now, basically. That's kind of wild.
Timeout after the 2-minute warning?
I mean, might as well, I guess. Like, you're not going to get the ball back, so just start using them.
I guess. That's weird, though.
Arizona
like,
JV
what did you
football
still need
squad.
to talk about?
Yeah, I don't know. You want to see what we came out with after half? Seems weird. But you do the same thing for the defense now, too? Is like you give them an opportunity to, like, adjust to what you were just doing?
I don't know. Maybe it just looked way off.
You know what I like to see? San Francisco 49er commercials on the Arizona broadcast. We say 8 points before half. Back. Yeah. I think there's a risk-heavy way to approach injury. Yeah, exactly. 2 minutes, 1st and 5. I mean, they're going to give up a first down on this first play. It doesn't really matter. The drive starts on the next set of downs. Man, I could have predicted that like I did. 100%. I could have 100% accuracy on 1st and 5 being a first down, chat.
But you know they were going to give it to McCaffrey.
Exactly. And you can't scheme up for McCaffrey? You can't figure out, let's not have 4 guys on the line of scrimmage on 1st and 5? Yeah, there is a risk-heavy way to approach injury through though, like Jackson Dart was told to chill on the hits. Yeah, exactly. Is there a penalty on that one? Yeah, you just tell. Yeah, exactly. It just comes down to the coaching staff isn't good, chat. We can blame players all we want. Like, plenty of the guys on the Cardinals defense don't deserve to. They aren't starters, and that's why they aren't starters. But nobody puts a player for the Cardinals in a good position to do something. Like, on any play ever. We're going 4-man rush on 2nd and 10 at the 36 or 37. I would love to see just a handoff for 10 yards here. They move him out. Screenplay. So an 8-yard gain on a screenplay, dude. We would never get that.
It's going to be third and 2.
They're just going to kick a field goal anyways, though. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Field goal or touchdown on this next play, chat. Yeah, let's use our timeouts now. Sick. Let's save that time for us, chat. Did you know there is just nothing to talk about when we're talking about odds and evens weeks of winning.
Odd weeks.
They just
San Francisco has won.
They literally just win
weeks.
They just win every other week is all you have to say.
We're going to fix that for them. Now.
Nobody needed to ask you. Needed to show us. Oh, they win every other week. Which, by the way, they just left out. How's that even? They just left out 2 wins and 2 losses. They left out 2 of the wins. Purdy drop back, has time. He's going to roll out to the side. He's probably going to have time to run. Over the top.
Throws it away.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Almost intercepted.
Of course it's not intercepted, though, because Budda Baker can't catch a football.
Never had an NFL pick, Budda Baker. That's crazy.
Did he get hit?
Ooh, that could have been a...
Pick the ball off, Max. Jesus, bro. Just giving them points.
Here's the field goal attempt.
4th and 3, field goal attempt.
That one's good.
Yeah, surprise, surprise. You only get lucky so many times, chat.
So 22-10, San Fran. We're going to get the
the
ball
Yankees
with
are
1 minute
contender,
left.
right? Dude, baseball's going to be weird next year. I'm good to start talking about other sports, chat. I've given up on the Cardinals. Baseball's going to be weird next year because I do think the D-backs junior trade can tell Marte and ruin everything they've built as a team and still keep Torey Lovello for whatever reason. They would. YouTube chat is active. You're right. I mean, it's Mr. Chris Talks, bro. Chris Talks Sports. I love Chris, bro. Chris says too much stuff that makes sense to me that I have to like gear my mind for what he's put in the chat so I can actually respond to it instead of being emotionally responding to it. On Twitter, Mr. AZ asked when the Cardinals will have home field advantage. They need to have a winning culture. Correct. 2015. Listen, chat. I won't say by name the people I work with at the Cardinals. They talk about wanting to sell tickets. What they told me is that there are so many people that buy Cardinal tickets because they are cheap and then sell them for a higher price to out-of-state fans.
Yeah.
And that they don't know how to deal with that. You know how you deal with that, Chad, in my opinion?
Have a good team. Put something on the field.
We win some games, so you're not having scalpers buy all your tickets. Just let it go out the end zone. My God. 20.
He makes it to
Chat, am I wrong? Like, if the ball bounces into the end zone,
it's on the 35. And no time comes off the clock.
Like, I understand that you can't just let it drop and sit because then it would just be like it'd just be a long onside kick. But you can stand there and watch it and see what it does. There's no one. If you don't catch the ball, then everyone's waiting for it to land. You know what happens if you pretend to catch the ball? You can probably get someone to false start on the I understand that if it lands in the zone, it's just like a regular kickoff. I'm just saying you don't like. It doesn't matter. You're kicking a ball so hard. Like Jacoby Brissett dropping back now, going over the middle, good catch and throw. Gonna have to hurry to the line of scrimmage. Don't call a timeout.
No, not yet.
43, 42, 41. Cardinals just looking to get points here. Down 12. 37. I'll change the score in a second, chat. Check down. It's probably so chat. Here's why you don't then do that. Because if he catches the ball, you're downed inside and you're either calling a timeout on a 4-yard game,
what are you doing?
or it's an incomplete pass and you waste it down. Just throw the ball deep. I don't care. Best Arizona year in a little. Yeah, 2021 was pretty lit. Suns went to the finals. Cardinals were relevant. Yotes went to the playoffs the year before that during COVID. Ball starts. Surprise or fucking prize. Jesus Christ, dude. This team is absolutely dog ass, chat. That one's tough.
First call the refs got right.
That one's
so
tough because
far,
it's
as far
Paris
as I can
Johnson,
tell.
too. Like, Paris Johnson, I'm not going to shit talk, chat. Max Mellon should have had that pick. Yeah, Max Mellon should have had that pick. Thank everybody over there on YouTube. I am responding to everybody over on YouTube. Again, YouTube usually has more like put together comments than TikTok. TikTok, I can just respond emotionally, and I feel like I'm responding correctly. YouTube, I have to like figure out what I'm going to say. Max Mellon should have had that pick, and yes, again, I think the team is just bad. 9 penalties for 62 yards. Holy God.
And San Fran
Second and
1
15.
penalty for 15 yards.
And it was a PI check down
Check down right in the middle.
for 2 yards. Call a timeout now. Chad, Drew Petzing is horrific. Just air it out. I do not care if you're throwing into double coverage, bro. Trey McBride is open down there somewhere, dude. Why are we throwing it to DeMercado? That's not even DeMercado. Who is that? That's not even Bam. What is our other running back's name? It's Bam, DeMercado, and who right now? Carter? Good thing we gave up, 3 points with 4 minutes left in the half, chat, and are going to score 0 on 2 possessions. Can't even go for it on 4th down now. Jacoby looking deep, picked
Interception.
off. Good job. Hey, good job, Drew. Good job, Drew. Let's run 2 guys to the same part of the field. Don't even think that was Jacoby's fault, I'm going to be honest. That was 2 dudes in the exact same spot.
I think our guys ran into each other.
Why are we throwing it to Greg Dortch and Xavier Weaver?
Yep, that's exactly what the announcer just said. And that was a bad throw, too. That's a bad throw, but the guys are in the exact same route in the exact same area.
He did have all the time in the world to find someone downfield on that, and then inevitably 2 guys ran the same route, and he threw a bad ball. I do think that one was probably on Jacoby. That was a bad throw.
That was a bad throw.
But I also don't know if that was a timing route where Greg Dortch ran the wrong route.
Maybe, somebody could have run the wrong route.
Like if they both end up in the same spot, normally one of those guys is in the wrong, and when someone's in the wrong like that, like usually it leads to a pick.
Oh man!
Like I said, chat, I'll probably do the third quarter. If they score another touchdown, I'll wrap it up. I got other shit to do today, and we're gonna give up another field goal here. A blitz from the safety position for whatever reason. Surprise, surprise, it's caught. Dude, facts. Everybody's saying it's Kyler's fault still. Somehow Jacoby throwing that penalty, that INT was Kyler's fault. Such a
Walter
lucky
Nolan
throw. I can't believe that was caught. Man, if we had Will Johnson out there, bro. Is that Keitrell Clark, chat? Is that Denzel? Denzel got cooked.
Might have been Denzel.
Unfortunate. Denzel's just tiny. Let's watch this 60-yard field goal from Eddie Pinheiro for the first time in his career, chat.
They still have one timeout, so they're going to try and get some yards here, get them a little closer.
Trips left, Solo right, or Deuce is right. They bring McCaffrey in.
No pressure at all. Never seen that before. Oh, my God.
On who?
And they're calling pass interference.
On Jalen? On Denzel? Denzel gets called for illegal contact.
5 seconds to go. Illegal contact. That's what you're calling.
What?
That guy fell. The ball didn't go that way. That guy fell.
Chat, can someone explain to me how that was an illegal contact penalty? Why are we going? My God, Nick Rawlins' ass. Nick Rawlins just
we called our timeout.
Nick Rawlins just lined up to give up 15 yards while the Niners have a timeout. Chad, I'm not a scientist. All you got to do is throw a 5-yard throw and go down and call a timeout immediately and you're in field goal position. Correct? Am I wrong? Not going to lie, drafted an O-line in the first round. You drafted Paris, and look how well it worked. Wait until the year after for a QB. They won't draft a quarterback. Thank you for Cardinals making any work week hell again. 3rd and 7.
Yeah, if you've got other people in at your work and they are not Cardinals fans.
Oh, dude, I bet their life is at least somewhat entertaining every week, bro. Let's watch this 5-yard in for a completion to get into field goal range, chat. Wow. Almost like I could have told you that.
They should have held him up. Lift him up. You know that guy's going to go down. Lift him up.
Chad, is anybody Chad, there's no way that a 25-year-old with 0 coaching experience, am more intelligent than Nick Rawlins, right? Kyler Murray's not the quarterback next year. I'm not watching a game. Dude, if Jacoby's the quarterback every week, I will cry. Are they punting it? Oh, they're kicking a field goal. They're lining
they're
up.
Putting Dortch in
chat,
position to run it
only
back.
could the Cardinals give up 2 field goals with 4 minutes with the ball starting out on the opposite side. You're going to go down 15 at half. This is ridiculous, bro.
59-yard
what is
career
this,
long.
60-something?
I don't know. I can't see.
62. This would be a 3-yard new record for Eddie Pinheiro.
Nope.
It's blocked. It got blocked. Dortch, grab the ball. Just pick it up and run. Dortch rotating to the left side. There's a flag on the play. Surprise, surprise. Niners are going to get another attempt at a field goal 5 yards closer, chat. My God. Personal, what was the foul?
Hitting a defenseless player. What did he do? Hit the kicker? Oh, the snapper?
What? What?
How is that a penalty? He hit the head of the center with his hip as he's trying to slice through. And I would say maybe the side of the center's head. I don't know. I don't have any idea.
Chat, can someone explain? Dude, this game's over.
This is ridiculous.
This is nuts, bro. And Eddie Pinero's acting like a bitch, like he is. He's always been a bitch.
What a pile of shit.
I can't even believe what that penalty was just called.
That's just embarrassing.
Hitting a defenseless.
That is embarrassing for the NFL, that call.
Hitting a defenseless guy. Yeah, chat. I can't believe that you can't run forward. I'll do the third quarter. I'm not finishing the game though. So you can change it out, bro. I don't need to be seen. It don't matter. Can I get a free change my NFL team pass? I wish, bro. The Cardinals want to be the Lions so bad. I want to have a fan base like the Lions so bad, chat. Except none of us give a fuck about the Cardinals, so. That was a pretty crazy play for the Browns. Did they lose this game? What's the score of this game right now? Browns up on the, oh, nope. 10-13, the Browns right now. Chat, this is arguably one of the worst NFL teams I've ever watched in my life. Chat, let's play some music. I'm really having a ton of fun. Can't wait for the Suns game tonight. Dude, I can because we're going to lose that shit too. If I get a chance to change my team, I'm picking Tampa Bay. Did they beat the Bills? How'd that game end? I think they beat the Bills, right? The Bills are pretty ass too, bro. The Bills are like us if they got to play bad teams all the time. They're like us of the good teams is where I would put the Bills at. Playing the Hawks, I mean, they should beat the Hawks. The Hawks are pretty ass. DeJounte Murray's not playing, so. Is Trey playing? Chat, you want to know why nobody cares and why nobody shows up to Cardinal games? Because they don't do anything to make anyone believe they're a good team. They hire bad coaches. They hire bad coordinators. They hire bad position coaches. They go and draft high talent guys, and then they do nothing with them. Like, it's not even like, I don't even think the NFL is boring. It's just we have to watch the Cardinals every week, bro. We're just Cardinal fans, and we have to watch the Cardinals every week, which makes it boring. Like, what's up, Blade? How you doing, brother? Like, if Kyler's in this game chat, they're still losing by 20. It doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly. Kyler did make the line look better than what it is because he could run away from the line. Like, everybody makes fun of that one play against the Titans where he threw it away. It's like, bro, there were 3 dudes in the backfield immediately. He's trying to do something. Like, dude, I'm fed up with Cardinal fans, bro. You want to talk about listen, the difference between us and Lions fans is that I don't give a shit about talking trash to other Cardinal fans because most Cardinal fans don't play football or watch football or know anything about football. Lions fans all they do is, what do they do in Detroit? They don't do anything in Detroit. They sit there, they play football. They don't play basketball. Like, they play football and watch football and watch good call. Like, listen, chat, could we see a change in the shift because ASU and U of A are slightly better at football? Yeah, maybe we have, a little bit more of a football fandom here in Arizona. But the Cardinals want to promote Arizona, and the Cardinals, like, we're the most popular, the most, most people go to our games. The Cardinals might be what sucks is, like, the Yotes were the least because of, like, poor planning in general. But the Cardinals are the least watched team and least look forward to team in the entire of all Arizona sports. The Suns at least are decent. They made a championship. The Cardinals are just ass. Nobody wants to watch the Cardinals. Like, as long as the Cardinals are owned by Bidwells, they will always be ass, chat. They will never be better. But Bidwell also doesn't care about spending money, so they're just always going to be bad. Bidwell doesn't want to do anything. He doesn't want to make any actual changes. He wants to wait 7 years for his GM to suck and then be like, oh, we should probably change. Like, again, I don't know Bidwell personally. Hopefully he's a cool guy. I don't really care. But in general, he's just a terrible owner. Like, the only owners that are worse than him is probably Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is pretty bad. But, like, other than Jerry Jones, I can't name owners that are, like, always bad. Oh, can't hire a single good person. Like, because he didn't hire Bruce Arians. Steve Keim did. And I didn't even like Steve Keim. The Suns are Phoenix, facts. I mean, there's just no reason to watch. The Cardinals are, until the Cardinals change your mind, chat, just go into every season for the next 10 years expecting them to be ass. Like, the Lions had a 0-16 season, and they've won more playoff games since that 0-16 season than we have, chat. Like, I think at least. When did I say that? Was a long time ago, actually. You know why? Because their coaching's decent. 2008, never mind. So the Cardinals have won a couple playoff games. But I mean, since 2008. So since the year that the Cardinals went to the Super Bowl, chat, who's done better as an organization? One NFC championship and you lost it? Like, let's be honest, chat. I'd rather be a Lions fan the past 15 years than a Cardinal fan. It sounds crazy, but they've been to the playoffs more times in the past 5 years than we have.
So maybe the last 5 years. But you still got to like Detroit.
Yeah, fair. I mean, if I grew up in Detroit, I probably would not like my life. Detroit does not seem like a fun place to live, bro. So much industrial setup and stuff, chat. Like, Campbell took over the play calling. Yeah, I mean, I don't think the Lions are going to be very good this year. Like, they're not doing well, but they're losing against the good teams and beating the bad ones for the most part. Like, they're going to get smoked by the Lions today, I think. I'm just saying, chat. I'm just tired of watching the Cardinals. They do nothing. Gannon doesn't, and then like, I'm definitely a person who's like, you can't fire a coach after 3 years, but like, Gannon sucks. Look at the Seahawks. They have a brand new coach on his second year, and they are tied for the entire NFC right now. Yeah, Gannon's not going to change anything. They'll just lose all these. Like, this is not the type of season where you wait till the end of the year to fire the offensive coordinator. Like, bro, that's just not how it works. Like, obviously, I'm not a GM, chat. Obviously, that takes a little bit more patience, and you got to look at like the benefits if it's your job. It's not my job to care about how the Cardinals manage. But what has Gannon ever shown me they can be good at? What has Drew Petzing shown me that he has ever been good at? What has Nick Rawlis shown me that is actually good defense? Like, He just allowed 2 field goals with 4 minutes left in the game. Special teams getting a penalty on the field goal. Like, do I want Gannon taking over offensive play calling? Hell no. That man doesn't know what routes a wide receiver runs. Like, exactly. That's my point. There are times like Dan Campbell. How long has Dan Campbell been the coach? When did Dan Campbell become the Lions coach? (2021). So 4 years ago, it'll be 5 years after this season, became the head coach. 5 years ago, chat. Yeah, it's Campbell's 4th year because he didn't coach that first year. He got hired in 2021, but he was a part of the 2021-22 season. So 4 years, okay? He has won the division. He is looking to win the division again. Like, let's look at the Lions. Lions, you guys can't see it, obviously, but Lions, we'll just look at the Lions in general. Just go to their Wikipedia page because it'll have everything. Past 4 years, as Dan Campbell is their coach. They sucked the first year, and then what happened after? Exactly, bro. Not good, but looks slightly better. New OC with Kyler will turn the ship around. Dude, a new OC with the court, like, again, Chad, here's my point, okay? Will I be sad when they trade Kyler because they're going to trade Kyler because this organization sucks? Correct. And I mean, Chad, again, you guys come to me for honest, okay? I work with people on the Cardinals. They ask me to be honest, okay? The team sucks. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. They want me to try and sell tickets for them. It's very difficult, okay? I don't even want to promote selling tickets to you guys because, honestly, I wouldn't buy tickets to games. I don't buy tickets to games. I would rather do this show from a studio than go to a game and do it. Dead ass. Lions were in shambles, bro. I don't know if the person right about there being a split in the locker room between Kyler, but between Kyler and who? Like, Kyler and JG? After this year, you have to ask yourself, does JG have the respect of the players? I don't know, dude. I don't know what he does. There is a happy medium between giving people grace and taking the blame and just covering people's asses. Between coaching staff and players, dude, I mean, I don't know, dude. I got to think that there's players who just are fed up with it. And, like, does Marv want to play for the... Like, Chad, those are the questions you start to ask. Does Marvin Harrison Jr. want to play for the Cardinals? No. Does Kyler Murray want to play for the Cardinals? No. Does Trey McBride want to play for the Cardinals? No. Does Paris Johnson? Does Bam Knight? Does Denzel Burke? Like, do those 4th and 5th string guys want to play for this coaching staff? The answer is no. They would rather go out there with no plan and coach it up on their own. Most penalties in the first half since 2004, by the way, for the Cardinals. Cardinals receiving the ball. It doesn't even matter, bro. We're down 15. Who cares? You block 2 extra points and you're still down 2 full possessions, chat. 15, 20. Cuts it up the field. Gets to the 31. Chat, do you guys know how hard it is to do these games? I want to interact with you guys so bad. Chat, by the way, if you guys are in the Arizona area, Phoenix area, I'm going to be at Copper Blues for a watch party tonight for the Suns game, doing the show from there. I'm just going to be doing it on my phone on TikTok. I don't have the equipment to bring to do. I don't have the okay to do the full stream from there. But we're going to be hopefully doing some watch parties from Copper Blues. That's something to look forward to, chat. We'll look forward to that because we at least have some season left with the Suns. Okay. Jacoby under center, play action, drop back, plenty of time, airing it out down the field. Is that not PI, chat? Sure as hell looked like he was there early. Had an opportunity to come out big. Unfortunately, as per usual, they don't catch the ball down the field. Suns do look nice. Experienced coach. Oh my God, it was just a go. That's good defense. Second and 10. Under center now. Let's run the ball. Oh, screenplay to the left side. Surprise, surprise. Another penalty, chat. No Green, no Brooks. We held Wemby to like 9 points. That was pretty crazy. I'm not going to lie. That was pretty nuts. Illegal shift on the offense. Chad, like I said, I'm probably not going to do the fourth quarter, Chad. I'm so uninterested in doing this fourth quarter. What is the illegal shift here? Is he going forward? Chad, get Drew Petzing off of this team. Fire him during the game. Tell him to go to the locker room and pack his bags. Stay the course, stay the course, stay the course. Dude, we scored 10 points and a half and allowed 25. There is no course to stay. Check down Merchant, bro. 2nd and 15. Cut up the field. Almost a first down, actually. It was a pretty good play there by Bam Knight. Bam Knight's pretty good, chat. I actually like Bam Knight quite a bit. It's just he's the 4th string running back. 3rd string running back. I don't know what their depth chart is now. I don't know where they put Bam. I would think Bam's higher than DeMercado, so he's probably the 3rd. 3rd and 3, chat. Let's go 3 and out real fast here. Woo! Third and 3. Niners showing pressure. Motion from left to right, or right to left, my fault. Jacoby drops back over the middle. Not going to get the first down. Going to mark him short. Nice. Nice, Drew. Let's throw up that 3rd and short play. Don't call it a first down.
I missed it. What happened?
It just ran more soft plays. Oh, look at JG standing with no emotion.
Is it 3rd or is it 4th?
It's 4th and inches now.
They got to go for it, right?
You don't have to, but you're down 15, so you're not in desperation.
Yeah, you know
but
what? We drew up that nice little quarterback sneak. Let's do that again.
They're going to put down 5 people on the line now, and it won't work. Surprise, surprise. Drew Petzing's still going to get out-coached by Robert Saleh. Look, there's 5 people on the line right now. 4 people all in the gaps.
Then do that quick. We've been getting good with the quick.
Handoff in the behind the.
Oh,
Bam Knight to the outside.
That's a touchdown.
Michael Wilson, you got to stay in front.
Get in front. Get in front.
Oh, there's a flag.
Oh, and there's a flag.
And
there's a flag. That's awesome.
Oh, man.
He's looking. Holding on.
How is there a hold? No number? We just called holding?
That just literally says
Brown?
flag on Brown. There you go.
I don't know. Who is that?
Where's there a hold?
Where?
I mean, his hand's on the outside, I guess.
He's getting bitched. That's just you're getting bitched. Chad, I've never seen a hold called like that. You get mossed at the line of scrimmage.
That's incredible.
Mossed at the line of scrimmage. Dude. This is ridiculous.
Call it both ways, ref.
I've never seen that type of hold called. Probably a hold somewhere on that one if that last one was a hold, chat. Yeah, hey, Jay, let's listen to JG. Gotta set the guys up better next week. I've never seen this type of shit before. Not only are we not getting
what
replays of holds, they were then getting replays of. I guess what is dude? I don't know how that's a hold, chat. If you're backpedaling and your chest is to me, it's not a hold. You're just a bitch. Like, I did that plenty of times in high school. Like, they can't let the playoff run of 3 teams in a division go to waste, chat. I've just never seen that called a hold. Fullback, no attempt to turn away and get out of the block. That is a guy giving up on the play because he got bitched at the line of scrimmage. Like, that is literally what that play is. I'm not going to try and turn and make a play because I already know I lost the rep. Of course, we don't pan to the Niners sideline. We don't do anything like that to show the sideline reacting to it. I've just never seen this type of shit, chat. I've just never seen it.
This is just I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
I'm just fed up with watching the NFL, chat. It's the worst. It's the worst league in the entire of all professional sports.
No, basketball's worse.
No, it's not.
Basketball is worse.
It's not. Basketball at least has entertaining games every single night.
Oh, well, it might be entertaining, but I am 100% in the boat that gotta be 75% of those games are decided before they're started.
There are more entertaining and better players in the NBA than there are in the NFL. It's not even close. I would rather watch the All-Stars of the NBA play every night than the All-Stars of the NFL play every night.
We got Fear Factor coming back, huh?
The NFL All-Stars would just be a bunch of dudes in black and white. There's just more opportunity to actually win games in the NBA. You could get hoed around foul-wise in the NBA and you'd still win games.
I don't trust the NBA at all.
I would rather watch Suns games than Cardinal games 100% of the time. If you told me I had to do one team every year, I would do the Suns 99% of the time.
That's crazy.
The Cardinals suck. Cardinals suck. They get no benefit from the NFL at all. Like, there's just no reason to watch the Cardinals play. It's going to be we're going to be down 30 to 32. 31
to 10.
Yeah, 32 to 10 in a second. Like, wide open. Get another linebacker out there on CMC, chat. Oh, it's Kyle Juszczyk. Great. Letting the fullback go. Yeah, HBO at least is a decent owner. Bidwell's ass. Bidwell has done nothing to make the team better ever.
I think when he first took it over from his dad, I think he really did want to make a difference. And I think I wonder if he kind of lost the desire, you know what I mean? Like, okay, we got the new stadium, we're going to do good for a few, and then
that was a hold. We're not going to get called on Nolan.
I think he got burnt out. I think he got burnt and he got burnt out and he realized, wait a minute, I'm spending all this money.
He's just a rich dude who doesn't care about anybody else right now, bro.
But I really do think when he took over, there was a lot of energy.
Who loses money when the tickets get sold to other teams?
Nobody. Exactly.
Bidwell doesn't care about the Cardinals. He just cares about making money. You want to tell me to sell tickets for your organization, then make me feel like I need to sell tickets for your organization, bro. I'm not going to sell tickets to it. I'm not going to sell tickets for an organization to a dude who doesn't care about the team, about the fans. And then Bidwell's going to come out this year. Oh no, I'm 100% committed. Sure, bro. I believe you. Aren't they supposed to get a new locker room? Yeah. Bidwell would rather build a new place to work out than spend money on the team, chat. Yeah, Bidwell gets rewarded with Super Bowls at State Farm Stadium despite losing, so why would he care?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, Bidwell's been last amongst
owners,
amongst GM votes for the past 6 years, chat. Granted, they do need a new facility. To be fair, they do need a new facility. Their facility's ass. But Bidwell doesn't do any of the nice things. Any of the nice things that all the other teams' owners do. Chad, again, some of you guys know this. I try not to be like this negative. I'm pretty fed up with the Cardinals because I'm gonna have to do all these games throughout the rest of the year. So I really don't care about their quote unquote their feelings. I mean, it's probably an ad for like the Sunday morning game. It might have been like one of the out of country game. They might have had like a big thing at the beginning of the season or the beginning of the game. That's when he announced he started to build a new training facility. Yeah, dude, because nobody puts pressure on Bidwell because there's no way to put pressure on Bidwell. They can do like what is tough is like, but it doesn't work. Chat obviously is you can do the GMs come together or owners come together to vote out people.
No way.
But they won't vote out a guy who makes them millions of dollars every year.
But they won't. They don't want to be next. I mean, you got to do something really bad.
Yeah, it's got to be like actually bad. But again, you think about like, oh, hey, if you guys want, we can sell more of your tickets to your fans when they come to my stadium. You guys can take a little bit of the profit. Like, I think it's naive to think that that's not how that shit works, chat.
Who knows? We're certainly not going to.
Hopefully it's staff and not Kyler. Dude, it's staff. I mean, this team sucks. Usually when it's like, is the offense ass today? Yeah. If the offense was good before Brissett was playing, it'd be a different story. But the offense was bad when Kyler was playing. So quarterback obviously isn't the problem. You guys can't do anything without committing penalties. You can't run. Like, chat, it's not like we watch them on Sunday and this is the first time they're running screens. Like, they practice this during the week. If you can't coach your guys on how to not commit penalties, you will lose every game. Like, yeah, players leave and they can become better. But again, Bidwell won't do shit. They'll trade Kyler. Kyler, sick, bro. Garrett Williams is out for the day, bro. Kyler will get traded, be an MVP candidate somewhere, win 10 games, 11 games in his first season. Denzel's getting reps, though.
There you go.
Bro won a Heisman. I don't think he has a work ethic issue. Yeah, no, dude. I mean, I chat. Like I said, Bidwell will trade Kyler, say it was a business decision. He'll go be ridiculous and keep our entire staff. We will wrap up before at the end of the third quarter, chat. I'm not watching the rest of this game. Is that not a hold? He's not holding his front side, chat. We just got called for a hold where we were standing in front of the dude. Oh, we're fourth. Surprise.
Oh, 49ers are third most injuries. We're fourth most injuries.
Chat, you know how you don't lose your job as a coach? You stay relevant in games. That's how. No flag?
No flag.
No flag? George Kittle's allowed to signal first down. Chat, Nick Ross is getting boxed around. Drew Petzing's ass. Jonathan Gannon's going to come after this game. I think I just got to get the guys prep more. All right, you've said that every week. You haven't gotten the guys prep. Get off the team. No, they'll trade Kyler for, an O lineman. Kyler will get us one O lineman. Monty Austinford will do a good job of getting us one O lineman and three third round picks. It'll be great, chat. How's Kittle outrunning Thompson? Because Nick Rawlins doesn't know how to put people in position to guard people. That's why. Chad, I was a defender of Nick Rawlins up until last week. Dude can't stop a paper bag, and he gives up field goals at half every single game. Not gonna lie, I'm genuinely questioning why I'm a fan of this team. Dude, I'm pretty close to just not even doing Cardinal games anymore, bro. There's just no reason to do them. It's just a guaranteed L every week. Still haven't scored enough 30 points in the game since last year against the Rams. Didn't we score like 40 against the Niners at the end of the season? I don't remember the last season, to be honest, because it was still ass. Like, chat, I don't know if you guys recognize that. All of our D linemen went unblocked. Some defenses recognize that, and they're like, oh, I wonder if it's a screen, and they stop. Not a single dude for the Cardinals stopped. You know why? Because their coaching is ass. They're going to go down 18 in a second here. Maybe more. 3rd and 4. Well, that's about as bad as it could have gotten for them. I'm not going to lie.
That was a bad
Purdy
play
takes a sack. Doesn't matter. It's just going to be a field goal anyways.
Yeah,
but
field goal from the 45.
These 49ers like screen passes. They have Christian McCaffrey at running back, so it kind of makes sense to run screen passes. You know who we run screen passes with? Greg Dortch, for whatever reason. No shit talk. We're not regular. I'm just saying, it just doesn't make sense. Chat, you have Josh Sweat on your team, and your defense gives up 30 points a week. Surprised there wasn't a penalty on the Cardinals there for roughing the passer or something. 47-yard attempt from Eddie Pinheiro now. 2 for 2 today. Eddie Pinheiro is ass. He made his field goal, but that was so close to not being a make. Good job. Good job, defense. Good job, defense. We've allowed 20 points today. Yeah, chat, you know how you lose every single game as a franchise? You get a bunch of people injured and you have shit tier coaching. That's what the Cardinals are this year. Chat, being eliminated from the playoffs 5 weeks into the season is just egregious. And now we're going to sit here, we're going to draft an O-lineman and a quarterback this year, and then we're going to bid, we're starting to rebuild again. All right, dude, we've been rebuilding for 15 years. Dead ass. Been rebuilding since we went to the Super Bowl. Luckily, you got Carson Palmer, who was able to throw the ball, and that was about it. And then you drafted the Heisman winner and have done nothing to make his teams good, except hire shit coaches. Like, chat, again, like, what was Gannon doing before he was the Cardinals coach? He was the D coordinator for the Eagles, who lost the Super Bowl to Patrick Mahomes. So, and then what happened when Jonathan Gannon left? They then won a Super Bowl. Just saying, guys. I'm just saying. I mean, shit. Almost like the Eagles got better without Jonathan Gannon. They're better than the Cardinals right now, and they don't even have Jonathan Gannon anymore. So, you let the Chiefs back in the game. Yep, they were up. They were up 13. Granted, some of that wasn't really on him. Granted,
what's the San Fran game? I'm sorry, the
Rams game. 12-14. They've kicked three. They've kicked 4 field goals.
Come on, Rams. Let's get some points on the board.
Lamar Jackson fell to 32. Never going to forget that. Yeah, I was down on Lamar Jackson, to be fair, though. I'm not going to be. Shadur is in at QB. Oh! Shadur Sanders.
In at QB for who?
The Browns against the Ravens.
What?
Did Dylan Gabriel get hurt? 16-10. I mean, he hasn't thrown anything yet, but
Shadur has a lot to prove.
Yeah, I don't really know. Does he?
I would think he has a chip on his shoulder.
Just his dad. I just don't know if Shadur's good at football. Played for UC Boulder, who was pretty bad, and then they missed the Big 12 playoffs.
Yeah, but the NFL orchestrated to make
sure. So I guess all of us
traded.
hate the Seahawks. Correct. I mean, all Niner fans hate the. Oh yeah, hey. Shout out Michael Bidwell needing to get in that photo with Larry Fitzgerald for whatever reason. Wasn't even the owner at the time when Pat Tillman played for the Cardinals. Bidwell just has to be a part of everything to put on a pretty face for the NFL chat. It was a decent return. Probably could have cut out the field earlier, but wait, Sanders is in? That's what Chris said. Chris said that Sanders is in over there. Chat, we're going to look at that game instead. I'm not even going to call the plays of this anymore. I'm not interested in it. Myles Garrett has 3 sacks, by the way. Maybe the Cardinals could trade Kyler to the Browns and get Kyler and Buddha to the Browns for Myles Garrett. That'd be kind of cool. Let's go get more defensive guys so that our offense can still suck. Dylan Gabriel's 7-10. So I don't know if what's his name's thrown a pass yet. Shadur, did he get hurt? Chris? Down to 18 in the third quarter. Christ almighty, dude. Is there another hold right there? I'd be surprised.
Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be. Yep, there's a flag.
Surprise, chat. 2 of 8, let's go. Or 2 of 2, let's go. Chat, told you. Chat, go get no line. This is the Packers game from last year, Chad. We're going to break the record for the most penalties, which I didn't think was possible.
Where?
Chat.
Where is there a hold?
Chat, there has to be something done about this. Will never get looked at again.
Where was a hold on that play?
But this is this is insane. I don't know how that was a hold.
His hands were on the inside. He
and then he
knocked
chopped
the
him and
dude
dropped
down,
him.
Chopped him and dropped. That was nothing.
Textbook chop, arm chop block. Like I'm at a loss for words. Is that a hold?
Yeah, there's more chance of that being a hold than
with
the
his
one
hands
prior.
not clasped. Like I just don't even know. Like that's an insane hold to call.
Cardinals got a first down on the second play. They got it all back and then some, so they got a first down.
I just don't even understand what the Cardinals could do. Like, I just don't even know what they can do. Like, hand off to the right side. Bam Knight tries to cut it up. He's going to get more yards. It's almost like the run game's been good, but they've been out of the game the entire time, so they can't run the ball. Thank you, everybody, for bulling out with us. We appreciate y'all. Again, I try not to be negative, chat. This is the worst I've ever watched a football team play. The worst reffing I've watched this season for sure. I don't know about ever because I've seen some pretty bad reffing, but
it's certainly been one-sided.
Death by 1,000 cuts more than anything. Like there have been some pretty bad, like one-time call things. This is pretty bad when it comes to like throughout an entire game. You got to score a touchdown here though, because the game's over if you don't. So, yes. Oh, Jacoby steps up, throws it over the top. Michael Wilson again.
Going to be a hold or something.
No penalty. Surprise. Michael, calm down. You're gonna get a penalty. You're gonna get a penalty.
You clapped
Michael.
your hands. Be careful.
I can't believe that was actually complete.
Yeah, I mean, probably could have been a hold on them right there.
Yeah, surprise. No illegal contact down the field as he's. Is that a hold? That's a pretty good throw. Could have been more in stride, but it had to step up and throw it. So
yeah, he certainly stayed with
the Browns defense is so good. The Browns defense is insanity, chat. Which this game, the Ravens kind of surprise. That one came late, so normally I would think that's offsides, but
yeah.
But surprise, it's gonna be illegal shift or something.
What do you call it? Formation, illegal formation.
Surprise.
Yep, illegal shift. Good call, Joe.
Yeah. Surprise. Again, and is that you're gonna take that one on your shoulders too?
What is an illegal shift, Joe?
Two guys moving at the same time. I believe. Jesus Christ. Play action. Oh, good job by Jacoby to get out of it, though. A missile.
Oh, and he threw an interception.
Threw a pig. Yeah, we'll wrap up at the third quarter, chat. I got a place to be. I say that it's 4:00. I'll just sit here until I need to leave. Weren't the Cardinals the least penalized team last year? I don't know, dude.
Could be. Maybe they're just trying to make up for it. Yeah, Brissett he should not have thrown this ball. Probably 17 holds on that play that they didn't call.
At least Jacoby's trying to make a play.
Yeah, he kept running down there.
Got there for the tackle.
In on the tackle. Oh, then
he's more just PO'd. The backups are in for the Niners, chat. Somehow I blame the media. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe the amount of penalties the Cardinals have had today. The chop block just now on Paris Johnson was egregious. I just don't even... There is literally nothing, like that is an example of, there is nothing that Cardinals could do to not get a penalty there.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, I don't know how else you're going to play that. I don't know what else you're going to do.
Just wild. Just never seen this much absolute one-sided refereeing. Like, Let's get more more guys over there on Kittle, chat. Kittle hasn't run a different route the entire game, just a 5-yard out over and over, and we still have not figured it out. Not much Gator can do there. I mean, it's just unfortunate, but yeah, dude, get Jonathan Gannon off this team, dude. The only reason there's not shit being thrown on the field is because it's all Niner fans at the game. Even when the Lions were losing every single game, they still had shit thrown on the field. You know why that's not the case? Because Bidwell doesn't give a shit about selling tickets to Cardinal fans. No holds? No holds? Sure as hell looked like there were some holds there. There's no one there. There was no one there. That's insanity. Just saying, chat. We just got a hold called on us for a perfect chop block by Paris Johnson.
$15 penalties on the Cardinals, the most since October of 1976.
Remember last year? Last year I did a game with I'm not calling the play. It doesn't matter to me. Is that not a hold? What the fuck? Is that not chat? There is no way Paris Johnson got called for a hold and Kyle Juszczyk didn't just get called for one. Kyle Juszczyk doesn't block him. Dude, I'm at a loss for words. If Paris Johnson got a penalty, then that's for sure a penalty. Hey, let's get this 3rd and goal, chat. Let's go down 21. Nah, wide open in the end zone, chat. Surprise, surprise. Nick Rawless is so bad. Mac Jones isn't a free agent. He signed through a year. Plus, I wouldn't want Mac Jones with a 10-foot pole. He almost lost to the Cardinals. Jacoby was going to solve he's going to block up all of the problems, chat. Chat again. Jacoby's a great backup quarterback. That's just what he is. Nothing more than that. He's given up three touchdowns basically in 2 weeks. Yeah, facts. I would not want Mac Jones. I honestly don't think Brock Purdy's very good at football either, but the Cardinals are just terrible. Like, you could put most teams in the Cardinals division and, like, the quarterback of that team would at least look good 2 times a year, to be fair. Chat, I got to come here for 6 more weeks and do this shit. End of the season can't come quicker. Dead ass. And then I get to do fun games, chat. Then I get to do the playoff games and enjoy myself watching a football game. Then I can watch real football be played. Facts. Yeah, chat. Yeah, if I'm Kyler Murray, my Cardanius term, who's been on the stream the past 2 weeks, chat. If I'm Kyler Murray, I am asking to be traded. Everybody want to talk about what place will take Kyler. What place does Kyler want to go to? That's a better question. Again, like I said, if Kyler came out in an interview, Kyler, come do an interview with me, bro. And you come out and you say, I want to make the team better. What do these buttons do? Oh, dude, that's kind of sick. I think if we had another camera, I could put chat. I have a bunch of different things. I could put a different camera in the corner because I can move it. You could have like the side angle, or like you could get a green screen the wall, and green screen something up onto the wall and that be an angle and you can put it in that spot. That'd be kind of cool. Dolphins is a nice fit. He's been a career backup for a reason. Correct. He's been again, Chad. If we thought that Jacoby Brissett was going to lead us to the promised land, you don't watch football. I'd been in the spot of just like, dude, if he's winning games, then, or if he's at least putting up 300 a week, then like you might as well just let him play. I mean, now you got to let him play. I mean, there's nothing you can do because Kyler's on IR for another week. Is it for 1 or 2 more weeks, chat? Someone tell me, is it 1 or 2 more weeks for you are very behind? I'm not very behind, brother. It's just the stream's very behind. I'm watching it as live as possible right now, Dylan. Seahawks up 21-12 now. Kickoff to the Cardinals, down 25. So even with 2 blocked extra points and a missed field goal that got called back, the Cardinals are still down 25, Chad. You're still down 4 full possessions. You couldn't go for 2 and get it every time to tie this game up. You would literally need to score a touchdown on 1 play here to make this even relevant of a game. And then you would have to think that your defense is going to stop something at some point. Let's keep Trey McBride out there, though. You know, let's make sure those guys get hurt at some point. Michael Carter getting reps, thank God. No need to see DeMercado out there anymore. Second and 4. Talking about U of A basketball?
Yeah, they just showed it. U of A plays UConn.
Yeah, U of A's been. I mean, U of A, his play was dead, bro. He didn't move for the longest time. Thank God they finally called the whistle, though. I mean, any later, it would have been a fumble for whatever reason. Got to wait 9 years for the ball to be, for the play. I mean, he's down. When are we going to blow the whistle? Like, oh, yeah, it's going to be positive every week. Yeah, dude, there's a ton of positives. Losing by 40 points in 2 games. That's a ton of positives, chat. Just throw the ball, Jacoby. Stop stutter stepping. Yeah, I guess I'll just do the game chat because I'm going to have to wait anyways to go do the other thing.
Might as well. 35-10.
First and 10. Jacoby's in shotgun. Trips left. Solo right. Jacoby dropping back. Dump off to McBride. He's going to stay up. Almost like Trey McBride probably should have been targeted the entire game. Going to be down to almost the Niners. Go. Hurry up. Hurry the fuck up and run a play. If you want to at least be relevant. Someone hurt?
No, I think somebody hurt or timeout. One of the two.
Normally that'd be hurt because they would have said, like, would have broke. Looks like someone's hurt on the field, but.
I don't know. No timeouts burned, so yeah, some stop a play. Oh yeah, San Francisco got a player down.
Another dude hurt for the Niners. Moving his leg though, so he's probably fine. They're testing his ACL right now.
I can't tell who it is.
Yeah, we couldn't see the number or anything. I think it's 2 weeks. I do believe it is 2 weeks, Brock. I believe it is 2 weeks still. Which then they're going to bring Kyler back and he's going to get immediately hurt. Chat, they may not play Kyler the rest of the year.
They may not.
Kyler 100% can come back from injury or like his Liz Frank stuff in his foot, and they're just going to be like, yeah, no, you're not going to play. Whether that's to keep him safe for the rest of the year. Like, I mean, I'm always in the mindset like, dude, if you're healthy to play and you're the starting quarterback, I don't give a shit what your record is. You're playing.
Yeah, for
Joe
sure.
Burrow played every game last year.
Yeah, like, you got to play. They get too rusty too quick if they're not playing.
And God forbid Jacoby gets hurt and then you have to play and then you're rusty and not playing. Like,
yeah, no, he's got to play.
Curtis Robinson
Was the injured player.
don't know who that is for the Niners, but he walked off on his own accord.
Second string for sure.
Yeah, maybe third.
Third, yeah.
Never mind. He can come back in week 14. What week are we in? We're in 12 right now, I think. We're 3-6. Had a bye, so we're 9, 10, so we're 11. We're on week 11 right now. 1st and 10. Jacoby drops back. Over the top to Trey McBride again. Going to be the end of the third quarter. Cardinals down 25. Yeah, so the game's over, chat, because it's the fourth quarter and we're down 25. It's not going to happen, but maybe they can make it a 7-point game just for Brock Purdy to dump it off to CMC on a screen to finish the game out. If somehow, some way the 49ers make the playoffs first round exits, dude, I mean, anybody playing us looks decent. The Seahawks looked really good last week and they've put up 12. And they haven't scored a touchdown or done anything offensively. So
we're on commercial now into the third quarter. What's going on, Seahawks?
21-7 or 21-12.
Rams.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's a Browns game. They're down. The Browns are up 16-10 still.
What's the story on Shador? Anything?
Let's see. They haven't. Oh, here's Shadur's stats. That'll be just in a second. Shadur is currently 2-2 with 12 yards.
Okay.
Defense has probably been out on the field for a while now because those were his
commercial?
stats. Those were his stats like a while ago. In total, the Browns have thrown it 12 times. By the way, it's the third quarter. They've thrown it 12 times in total. That's kind of wild.
That is wild.
The Rams will win the Super Bowl this year, chat.
You think?
I just think that I think that that's the vibe they give off of like, oh, we're going to be kind of under the radar. We're going to beat the Seahawks this week. And then we're going to slowly coast. Like they could lose a game to the Cardinals and be like, what the hell? And then they would go and drop 40 on everyone in the playoffs. Like, But again, I said it last year, chat.
They haven't made the playoffs yet. Like we're still.
I mean, we're in week 9.
But those teams, Seattle, the Rams, and even San Francisco, are all still potentially playoff bound, right? Like, I don't think all three could go. Could all three? Is it possible for all three to go?
Yeah, it happened last year with the NFC North.
Because it'd have to be, what is it? The number one goes, the number two. How do they pull out of the division?
1 second.
I mean, I can't even think of anything funny to talk about during this game. That's how bad.
The way it works out is normally the first two, they just take up both wild card spots normally.
Got it. So wild card is best
record, but not division winner.
Got it. Best record. That's all that matters.
Yeah, and like they are all tied right now, other than the Niners. If the Niners win today and the Seahawks lost, then they'd be tied, but the Seahawks would have the tiebreaker because they're better in the division. And the Rams would then take the lead because they have the tiebreaker of head-to-head. Yeah, last year the Packers, the Vikings, and the Lions all went to the playoffs, and they had 0 playoff wins. They had 3 teams in the playoffs in the division, didn't win a single playoff game.
Wow.
Lions went in with a bye, lost their game to the Commanders. Jacoby drops back. Pocket collapse, and Jacoby.
There's a hold.
Christ, hey, that's a helmet to helmet.
But he's a running.
You still can't hit dudes in the head, though. We got a penalty for that. They didn't even let the camera pan before they called the penalty, chat. Cardinal record today for penalties. Kelvin Beachum didn't even look like he liked that penalty. 1936. Chat.
16th penalty today.
1936
Tied
was the
for
last
most
time against Green Bay.
We ought to get another penalty just so we could break it.
Just break the record.
I mean,
yeah,
if we're going to make we still got a quarter left. I'd be surprised if we didn't get on offsides or something.
Jacoby drops back over the middle, gets a good amount of yards back. Great play, actually, by Xavier Weaver. Is it Xavier Weaver, chat? Is that correct? I think it's Xavier Weaver, correct? Yeah, week 14 would be 2 more weeks, Brock. You are correct. He can come back in week 14, so he's got 1 more week, and then he could be back the week after. So it'd be 2 weeks in general. But actually 1 week of football left. But again, I don't even think Kyler's going to play, chat. I'm going to be honest. I think they're just going to bench Kyler.
I don't know why.
Let's look at this hold on Kelvin Beachum.
No, was it a hold? Is that what they said?
What?
It wasn't a hold.
Yes, it was.
That's what they called a hold?
Chat, I have never seen chop block, arm chops called for holds. It was the exact same thing as Paris Johnson. Chad, I might pay for the NFL shit, just so I can get the all-22 to show you, to clip out the penalties they call. Dead ass.
One of our linemen's down.
It doesn't matter. He was going to get benched anyways. Sam Darnold has 4 picks right now. Wow, surprise, surprise. He's playing like regular Sam Darnold. Listen, bro, Seahawks fans don't know ball. I called it out 2 weeks ago that he was either going to suck last week or this week, and it happened to be this week. I knew Sam Darnold was ass, chat. Is that game in Seattle or is it in LA? I think it's in Seattle, too. They had back-to-back home games for whatever reason in the division, because that makes sense as a NFL. Chat, can someone explain to me how that was a hold on Kelvin Beachum? They showed it real quick, got right to the next play. Chat again, if you guys are available tonight, go to Copper Blues. I'll be doing a show from Copper Blues with a couple people. It'll be low key. We're not gonna do like the full thing, but we'll do a little bit. We'll do a little thing. Again, chat, I would love to see that penalty on Kelvin Beachum. That would have been sick one to see. Yeah, what's called? I didn't finish that comment last year, chat, about last year. Last year, me and Jaden did a game. The Cardinals were kind of on, winning a couple games. It looked like they might be kind of in the, building up some stuff. And I said in the Packer game, I looked up and saw that 1936 was the last time we had as many penalties as we did. And I thought, or maybe 14 or something, because that was more recent. And I was like, man, we could maybe break the record for most penalties in a game, and they didn't. They got to like 14 or 13 or something. Let me see. I can go find that game real quick, chat. Cardinals versus Packers. 27-23 was this last year, October 19th. Believe it was this game. Nah, it wasn't that game. Because it says only 6. We only had 6. We had more than that. That looks like a... Oh, we played the Packers this year. That's why. 34-13 was the end of that game score, okay? The Cardinals had 13 penalties. I was right. They had 13 penalties for 100 yards last year against the Packers. And I told Jaden in the stream that I thought it was crazy how many penalties we had. We broke that record today, 1 year later. Hadn't done that in 100 years.
3rd and goal.
Drop back. It's basically the game. Over the middle, Elijah Higgins. Elijah.
Oh, and he fumbled it.
Jesus Christ.
They're going to have to look at it and see when it came out.
He wasn't down, though.
No. Well, but if he crossed the line is all I'm saying.
Man, bro. Yeah, get Gannon off this team. No amount of accepting blame can get you off of this shit. Oh, you're right. I would check. I don't know where the ball is.
They can look at it from the other side.
I don't really know where the ball is at. It's already out. It was already way out.
Yeah, it's out.
Everybody hopped on though.
It'll
probably be pretty close, actually.
You just can't see.
I mean, he's not even near the line of scrimmage. He's not even near the touchdown, chat. Most penalties in a game this season. It's the most penalties in a game since 1936.
For the Cardinals.
I thought that said ever.
No, they were just showing the Cardinals.
Okay.
But what I don't know is this the most penalties in a game? Yeah, they're not even looking at it. They gave him the ball.
Yeah.
San Fran has the ball on the Cardinals too.
Oh, good job, guys. Yeah, clap it up for the Cardinals defense.
I don't know what that might be the most penalized this year.
Yeah, it's the most penalties. I mean, if we just broke a record that's been set for 90 years for the Cardinals, then we broke the record. It's the most. It'll be the most in the entire season. No team will have 16 penalties in a game, chat. And the Niners have 1, by the way. Was that not a hold? I mean, Chad, this game's going to be boring. They're just going to run the ball 15 times.
Yeah,
and
this game's...
The Cardinals will fumble the ball at the 1 yard line every time. Trips left, it's all right.
Got to be a hold somewhere in there.
Good job, guys. They did what Drew Petzing does, go short on 3rd and 6.
Yeah, they held them, but again, they're not trying to score. They're just trying to probably get to punting. I mean, I will tell you, these the announcers for this game are being really, really nice. Like, they're trying to make, to say nice things about the Cardinals. It's certainly better than what we've seen in the past, where they're just
I mean, I hope so.
Destroying us.
We're gonna have lost by 40 points in 2 weeks. I would hope that they're talking nice. My God, it was a good move by Dortch. Oh my God, that guy just got What was there a penalty on?
So Joe, now they're going to try and even it up.
Yeah,
these refs are now going to make some San Francisco calls.
By the way, the Niners just murdered their own dude.
They did. They hit their own people, and I think they're going to call a penalty against themselves just so the refs can say, "Oh no, look, we called it even. We called it close. It was close." Yeah, we'll see. If this is on the Cardinals, it'll be awesome. Oh, he's hurting.
Yeah, he got lit up.
He did by his own player. Yeah, that looks like a neck. Oh, there you go. Holding on the offense. We broke our record, 17.
Chat, they just threw a flag. We won't even get to see it. They just threw a flag at the end of the play where the Niners dude just lit his own dude up as a hold. He was down.
They're not even going to show the replay. This is just embarrassing.
How is that a fucking hold? Dude, I cannot believe this shit.
Yeah, because that was a touchdown. That's a touchdown called back because of a hold. He's up and walking around. The injured player was 57.
Gifford.
He's up and walking around because that looked like they were worried about his neck. So I was concerned there, but he's probably done for the day. But again, probably third string guy. He's going in the blue tent.
So a return back to the 45 ended. Where they threw a flag at the
50?
At the 40 of their own, at the Niners side. And dude, I am at a loss for words at how this stuff has been, how this game has been refereed. I don't even, the guy at the opposite side of the field threw a flag for holding at the end of the play that then brought it all the way back to the Cardinals 30. That was a good stiff arm. Point spread is 24.5.
Was it really?
I don't think that's true. They don't ever put that big of a spread. There's no way, Nolan.
Maybe now.
Yeah, true.
Like as the game progressed, but they couldn't have started with it that much.
Oh, good job. Oh, that was a pretty good job staying in bounds. That was funny.
See flopping there, hoping to draw a penalty. That was McBride. I don't know what happened. I guess maybe he stepped out of bounds. That's why they called it. Yeah.
Go dropping back. Gets the ball out. Yeah, let's try running good plays now. That get us out of bounds.
Short to the side.
It was +3 to start. Right now it is. Yeah, dude, that's insanity.
That ref wasn't buying that. That's funny. Trey McBride trying to flop for a penalty. Amazon's here.
First and 10. Let's watch the Cardinals fumble this one at the goal line again. Yeah, just throw it away. Should have done that the first time.
$9.50 left in the game. 35-10. San Fran. It's a 16 penalty deficit right now. That's how crazy this game is right now. 16 penalties more on the Cardinals.
Great play by Jacoby
almost
there.
Got that first down.
You had a? Yeah, it's all good. I got a homie saying that Walter Nolan's ass chat. What should I say to him? I said, what can a 20-year-old do when his team sucks ass? When his coaching blows, there's not much a 20-year-old can do.
Timeout? Clock funny or something? What are we doing? Yeah, you're wanting time on the clock right now, Gannon? Like, what do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, it's again, most effort I've seen Gannon do is try and get 2 seconds back on the clock, down 25. Looks like the audio was effed up by the NFL too, and Jacoby couldn't get the call.
Did you hear that?
No.
That guy that just caught that ball, the last time he was targeted was when Cliff Kingsbury was coach.
That's pretty wild, actually. Yay.
Touchdown.
At least Trey got a touchdown,
McBride.
Chad.
Yeah.
It's a pretty crazy throw.
That is. Good throw. I mean, he threw it exactly where it needed to be. So, touchdown Cardinals. Looks like we're going for 2.
Good thing we can kick on. Oh, you can't kick on sides yet, Chad.
Right. We can't. Because you just can't even kick an onside
Did we
kick.
just go fucking Wildcat on a 2-point conversion? Are you dead ass?
Why were we doing 2-point?
Because I think we're down 25. So if you got 4 touchdowns and 2 points, you'd be up 3. Now you're down 19 though.
I don't get that at all.
JG, we got to execute this week. Facts.
That Kevin Hart as Elf on the Shelf.
Chat, I have never in my entire life at any level of sport in football ever watched a 2-point conversion be attempted out of Wildcat with a dude who's shorter than Kyler.
Who, Brissett?
That wasn't Brissett. They ran Wildcat. That was Greg Dortch in the backfield.
Oh, was it? Oh.
Chad, I don't even want to make content today after this. It's just going to be me shitting on the Arizona Cardinals organization and then them bitching about how I talk about them. Chad, you know all this shit I could say, and then they would post a comment like, hey, bro, or DM me, like, oh, you can't be saying that type of stuff, bro. I don't give a shit about your feelings. All right, no worries, brother. Adios. There's a bait. Sounds good. What's our record in the black uniforms? Who fucking cares, Blade? I'm sorry, bro. I'm not even trying to be mean, but like, what does it matter? In ellipses, whatever account that name is, it's just an ellipses for me. Cardinals versus refs, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, it doesn't matter. Drew Petzing's our O coordinator. Jonathan Gannon's our head coach. Having 16 penalties is a job loot. Having a organizational record of penalties and losing to the Titans is fireable of the entire staff. Facts. Yeah, Cardinals made a good point. It always felt like we had a chance with Kyler. Always felt like down 20, down 3, Kyler could maybe win the game. Again, to be fair, though, like...
Here's a question for you. If you want higher scoring games, why did you get rid of onside kicks?
I don't know. Can't kick an onside kick yet, though, Chad, by the way.
Right.
Oh, they can.
Oh, they did. Oh. I thought you said
Chad Ryland is fucking terrible.
That was terrible onside kick.
Why'd you meet me? Oh, no. Okay. Can't hear it. My bad. I'm not talking, bro. I'm just not. You just have to announce it. You're right. My fault, bro. You're right. I'll just continue to announce it. You're right. My apologies, regular.
Sorry.
Next week is going to be terrible. Holy, who do we even play next week? I don't even care. We'll win another game, Chad. We'll beat the fucking Falcons or something, bro. Dude, I haven't dropped as many F-bombs in a game, in a show, in a year and a half. I am ready for this organization to be sold and shipped to a different state, bro.
Hey, no.
2nd and 5.
Don't be saying
Brock
that
Purdy
trash.
I would rather do that. I'm going to be honest. 2nd and 5, pitch out to the left side, to the right side. McCaffrey going to cut up field, get a first down, gets popped. Doesn't matter. He's a specimen.
So they got a first down.
Can you still not hear
16.
us? Can you still not hear us, regular?
Yeah, they're going to be able to hear us now.
Oh, yeah, you're good. You're okay. Just making sure, bro.
They're talking about whether or not they want to sub out Brock Purdy at this point just because, hey, he's played the game. Do you really need him on
They don't
the
want to put
field?
Mac Jones in either. They'd be putting it in the 3rd string. My bad, regular. I just don't even know what to talk about, bro. Dead ass.
Yeah, now they're just showing replays of Brock Purdy touchdowns from the game.
Get some music rolling, chat, so it doesn't sound like we lost our audio.
They're just showing all the Brock Purdy highlights at this point. Oh, no. 7 minutes left in the game, 35-16.
How are they on our side of the field already? I just don't even know. Oh, because he's onside. Never mind.
Yeah.
Let's watch Jonathan Gannon run out there on the field a couple times now and be, animated. What sucks is they could get a stop here, block the field goal, and then 2017 Arizona Cardinals High School Player of the Year. Kind of crazy, chat. I played him. He played varsity for Perry when I was a senior and he was a sophomore. Because I didn't play against him my junior year because I tore up my ACLs.
Yeah. Oh, there's his mom.
Mom?
His mom.
Oh.
Brock Purdy's mom's in the stands. Carrie Purdy. I think she probably gets a warm welcome from both sides of the field for that.
35-16, 2nd and 8. I just think you're just running the ball a bunch of times here. Play action. Purdy just goes down.
Just goes down. He didn't have anything. So
Yeah, O-line. I don't really.
You gotta get Purdy out.
I think the play was wrong there. I think
Could be. Something was funny there.
Purdy may have ran the wrong play or something.
But he slid just to take it. Cardinals take a timeout with 6:48 left.
God, dude, Gannon's a joke. Just let the game run out, Gannon.
Just
Who
let
cares?
the game run out, dude. This is.
To be fair, that's
Why?
like one of the worst. That's kind of unfortunate for the Niners because you don't want to kind of let your lapse of judgment start to go. They do have Mac Jones get prepped on the sideline, listening to the calls that Purdy's getting to.
I think it's a good idea to keep Purdy out.
Well, he's on the field right now, so
I know, but I just don't think it's a good idea.
I would think this is the last drive. 3rd and 15. Let's watch the Cardinals and Nick Rawlis give up a 3rd and 15 for Mac Jones to come into the game, chat. Purdy has time. Over the top. Wide open. A good job, though.
I don't think he
He didn't get it. No, he was short.
He didn't get the first down by maybe a yard. McCaffrey
Good
with
thing.
another reception.
Good thing we gave up 15 yards, though.
Yeah.
On that play, and they're just going to go for it on 4th.
Yeah, I would too, right? I mean, you're up enough, and it'd be nice to keep that ball in.
I mean, one of those where it's just keep it. I mean, absolutely no way to. Don't allow any way for the Cardinals to get back into it.
Right. Yeah. Just put your foot on their throat here. That's the right thing to do, which is frustrating but true. And so yeah, I would quarterback. Well, I don't know if you quarterback sneak with Brock Purdy.
I don't. I just give it to Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, just let him
run down.
Get one half a yard or whatever it is it's going to take. Get that first down, and then now you take 2 more minutes off the clock. You're at 4 minutes left in the game with a 20-point lead, 19-point lead. Oh, they're showing his mom, but his mom's not there anymore.
4th. They gave him the first. What?
They gave him a first down?
They marked him at the line. Chat, I'm at a loss for words. I have no idea how that was a first down.
They're down to the 4. Who was that?
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey got a 20-yard run.
Viewer wishes? What are viewer wishes, chat? I don't even know what that means. I got to be on the other one to do that.
23, yeah.
Yeah, McCaffrey.
McCaffrey just continues to dice him up again. Now we're at 5 minutes left in the game. They're on the Cardinals, 7?
They're basically in the end zone if you think about it. It's not even a G. It wasn't a good game, bro. I'm not even going to say GG's.
A good game.
GG's are safer, respectful attempts at playing football. This is not one of those. It's going to be a touchdown for McCaffrey here. No hold? I'm just saying. I saw Paris Johnson and Kevin Beachum both get holds on that same exact type of play.
Just not even kinda. The game's not been called. Even the Cardinals were down after the first 2 minutes.
Is that not a hold on Kittle?
That looked like a hold on Kittle.
I'm just saying, chat. I watched
that
less
was
be
a
called.
nasty hold.
In all honesty, I don't even think that is a hold, but from the way you've called it,
yeah, that
been a hold the whole time.
They're going for 2. This is a dick move right here. This is 100% dick move. See, so if Purdy's out there,
he is out.
Okay,
I think that. Yeah, it's Purdy.
I would put the hurt on Purdy.
Yeah,
because you're going to try and be a dick like that. It's 41-16, and you're going for a 2-point conversion because you're a dick.
That's pretty wild, Chad. I'm not going to lie. Oh, BJ got a rep? Is that BJ Ojolari's first rep in 2 years, chat? And he absolutely just.
I mean, I guess what are you trying to do? Like practice your 2-point conversion or something?
I don't know. It's pretty a-holy to do. I'm not going to lie. Kyle Shanahan is the biggest choker in the NFL, though, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not being. Kicker's hurt.
Our kicker or
Their kicker's hurt.
Oh. Well, how did that happen?
We would not lose in college football, Noah. Just calm down. That's just a crazy statement. Yeah, let's watch the chat. I'm so excited to listen to this post-game interview with Jonathan Gann. You know, I just got to get the guys prepped. You know, we're going out there trying to win every week. Sure, bro. Keep lying. Keep lying. Keep lying about trying to go out there and make the game relevant,
Yeah,
chat.
they got a different kicker out there.
We wouldn't win the SEC is just a crazy statement. There's 99% of the people on Bama's team that won't get drafted to the NFL. Every single guy who's on the Cardinals got drafted.
Yeah, that's it. You can't even compare the two.
O linemen in the NFL are just so much bigger than O linemen in college, bro. The Cardinals could have all of this stuff happen today, and they would still win by like 40 against the best college football team. Yeah, I'm just saying, we had a better chance of winning the game when Kyler was quarterback. Granted, 17
I'm
penalties.
still going to say no. I still am a Jacoby.
They almost beat the Niners.
I'm a Jacoby guy, but in this instance, because I have never really been a huge fan.
What do you mean you're a Jacoby guy?
I prefer him to.
Why? He threw a pick six. He's got 3 touchdowns for the opposing team in the last 2 weeks.
I don't like running quarterbacks. Never have, never will.
Yeah, tear the ball. No illegal contact. Michael Wilson just happens to be sitting on the ground. Jonathan Gann is the best government plan ever, dude. Again, I'm kind of bored of the
4:39 left in the game
of those comments because again, it's just the entire game has been absolute ass. And now I can go watch the Suns get absolutely bitched around by the Hawks tonight.
They hiked the ball. He's out of bounds. Caught it. Received it out of bounds at the 48. Cardinals on their own 48 at this point. So San Francisco. Oh, this is
2-point
San
game, by the
Francisco
way.
49ers remaining. Oh, really? 19-21.
Hopefully they show us that, Chad. I wish this game would end quicker so we could watch that game instead. Oh, is that a hold again?
There's a first down, Cardinals.
Dude, that's a ridiculous. Panthers, Browns, Titans. I wish, bro. No, they won't regular. You know why? Because no team in Arizona is good at a sport. Let's watch another, opportunity to score a touchdown, get taken away by another hold. George gets out to the 35.
Oh, that's pretty excessive there. Ref's not calling some extra.
They just want, now they want the game to end. Want to go home, fly back home, go home and not do anything. Get ready for their courtroom appearance in 3 days. Good thing that Michael Carter and Greg Dortch got more catches than everyone else in the NFL today, chat. Really appreciate them doing that.
Second down. Second and 3. Short pass to, I don't know.
Jesus Christ. Jacoby has almost 500 yards today.
We're on 20.
Granted, a lot of Jacoby's yards are complete garbage yards now, but he has 425, 44, 54.
1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. How do you have 425 yards and only have 1 touchdown?
Because one got fumbled. Good job, Dortch. Keep losing yards, bud. I don't know why Dortch is on an NFL team, chat.
You don't like Dortch?
No, it's the most ridiculous player to ever have on a team.
Oh.
I think he's cool, but he's like the 7th best receiver on the team. I don't know why he gets targeted more than Michael Wilson, Trey McBride, Marvin Harrison, Xavier Weaver. Like, just no reason for him to be targeted at all.
Touchdown.
Good touchdown, though.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Good job, guys. Let's go kick another onside down the middle, straight to a person.
Dortch got it. Going for 2.
The only thing Jacoby does better than Kyler Murray is score for the other team better.
Yeah, you and I are just gonna not agree on this.
I'm never gonna ask.
I know.
I'm never gonna ask a backup quarterback who's never won anything to be.
I
a
know
starting
what you're
quarterback.
saying. I'm just saying.
Let's watch this 2-point attempt get sacked again.
Hey, at least it's a pass play.
Is there no PI there? Chat, I swear that was a PI that would have been called on us, even if we were up 20.
Yeah, they won't show us the replay. Yeah,
Just fucking Eagles and Cowboys.
Eagles and Cowboys commercial.
Fucking dog shit ass versus dog shit ass.
They don't show the replay of what was probably pass interference. Not that 2 points would have made any difference in this game at this point, but oh man. Yeah, they can't even celebrate on the sideline.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Yeah.
They came into the
We're
game
still
not caring
19
about. They
points.
came into the game not caring before the game started.
Ah, man. It's so rough.
I can't wait for all these people to not have jobs, bro, and be getting paid less than I am.
Really? Less than you?
Yeah, because they won't have an income.
You don't think that's funny? I thought it was funny.
No, we're losing by 20. I don't give a
All
fuck.
right, fine.
Dude, I don't know why Calais plays for the Cardinals.
Like he should play for
He
somebody
should have
else.
traded the entire team to try and do fucking something. But no, we're just going to ruin the rest of Calais' career. We're going to ruin the rest of Kyler's career. We're going to ruin the rest of Michael Wilson, Trey McBride, Josh Sweat. Good job, guys. Good attempt at the exact same offense. Like
They didn't even make the 10 yards.
you would think that, on your second onside attempt you would do it better, but you did the same exact thing to a different guy. Like NFL record 47 completions a day. Previous high was 45 by Jared Goff and Drew Bledsoe.
That's crazy.
Chat, you know how your team is a fucking joke? Your quarterback set the record for most completions in a game, and you are losing by 19.
Literally set the
Honestly,
record.
if they had scored that touchdown, they would be a fucking this possession would matter. If they didn't fumble the ball at the 1. Jacoby Brissett is going to hold the record for most completions in a game for who knows how long, chat. In a game they lost by 19. People will forever look up who has the most completions in a game ever, and it will pop up as Jacoby Brissett in a game that they lost by 19.
They will literally go, who in the world is Jacoby Brissett?
To be honest, Noah, I don't even know what the fuck that means, bro. Most base game. What the hell does that mean, bro? Watching playoff football stress-free. Facts, bro.
That's cold. 2-minute warning.
Football graveyard is a little bit of a stretch, I think, Noah. The Jets are probably that, to be honest. But the Jets have won a Super Bowl, so.
Have they won this century, Joe?
Does it matter? They won the 3rd Super Bowl. Who cares?
They won the 3rd Super Bowl?
Yeah, Super Bowl 3. The Jets.
That's the only Super Bowl they ever won?
Correct. You know which one the Cardinals won? Exactly. Joe Namath was there. Joe Namath was their quarterback. At least Jacoby broke a record. Yeah, dude, I guess. I would hope that he could break a record where they're losing by 30. I could break a record of the most completions in a game if we were losing by 32, and I just got to dump the ball off over and over. Give me like 3 years of training, Chad. I could do what Jacoby does, which is lose games by 30 and throw a pick six and score for the other team over and over. There are probably high school quarterbacks who are better than Jacoby, and Kyler and stuff. Jacoby didn't get drafted.
Better than him then, not better than him now.
Nah, that's not true. There are plenty of guys I would rather watch play football than Jacoby. No worries, regular. No worries, regular. We'll do it every week, sadly. Dude, you know why Kyler gets slanders after games like this? Because Jacoby just set the record for most completions in a game. We'll be like, oh, it's a great showing from Jacoby. All he did was, throw a pick six, basically, and, turn the ball over, and then, the offense was ass. But, Jacoby did good today, I guess. Again, this is the type of shit that gets scapegoated for the Cardinals coaching staff. Gannon will come out. I thought Drew Petzing did a good job today. Oh, really? Okay. 22 points is a good job, I guess. Why is Jalen Thompson, Buda Baker? Why are any of these guys on the field, bro?
I don't know.
And threw for 400. Exactly, bro. Like, it's just going to be scapegoated. Gonna love watching Gannon's smug ass getting paid millions of dollars to do literally nothing. Like chat. At this point, you can say Gannon, Petzing, and Rawls don't do anything. You know what would happen if I was expected to sell $100,000 and I sold $1,000? I would lose my job in 2 weeks. You know what Gannon does? Go out there, lose games over and over and over and over and over, and still get paid a ton of money.
All right, 19-21. Rams are winning and 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Seahawks have the ball. 2nd and 4 at the LA 43.
Oh, they're going to kick a field goal to win the game.
That's going to suck.
Let's see if they'll show it. It'd be sick if we just switch because we don't need to see the end of this game.
Right. We don't need the last 54 seconds. Still shows 1 second left. Got to be some timeouts going on there. 1921.
There's no one inside the stadium. Are you at the game, user?
Oh no, it didn't. I was gonna say it.
Oh yeah, the game's over.
It went to 0.
Yeah,
they lost. They
missed
didn't get the field goal. From the 40, from their 49 had to have been that would have had to have been like a 60-yarder.
Yeah, 64, or they threw it.
Yeah, they were trying to run a play because they couldn't make the field goal. Oh, now it shows that there's still 1 second left. Maybe there's a penalty.
Mine shows final.
It does? Okay.
Yeah. Let's see if there's a game cast.
Yeah, final today. Okay. Yeah, right? Let's watch that last. What happened?
It kind of makes me think that they kicked a...
They missed?
Yeah, they missed it, and the ball turned over. Missed field goal, yeah.
Missed field goal at the end of the game. Oh, that's a heartbreaker. So sorry, Seattle fans. Not sorry.
Let's see. It'll say how long it was. 61. Short. It was short.
So they're 7-3. That makes the Rams 8-2.
Yeah. What I'm saying is the Rams are probably the best team in the division. 61-yard miss, not Regulus said.
61. Wow.
Like Kyler wouldn't get 400 yards if he tried. They would just hand off every single play. Exactly. That's the difference, is that Drew Petzing will just tell Kyler he doesn't get to throw the ball.
I could see that.
Yeah, Chad, I think we're at the end of everybody. Anybody else just see that Mark Andrews 22-yard rushing touchdown? Nah, that's insanity. Did they win their game then?
Man, we just didn't even have like a chance to be excited about this game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I said I wasn't excited today at all, so not surprising to me.
Like,
Literally, I told
Like run the first kick back like that, and it just the whole rest. It wasn't like we get in and okay, well, that's what happened in this. It just no point was there a chance to be excited to be like, oh, maybe.
Yeah, well, I walked in and told Jaden I am pushing off starting this stream because I just don't want to do the game. But
Who do we play next week? Do we know?
don't care.
Well, you're gonna be here for it, so
It's gonna be the same amount of excitement.
yeah. Because now is the hard part to be a fan. This is the hardest part to be a fan when you know you're out. You're just out. Season doesn't matter.
It was out. We were out 3 weeks ago. It didn't matter.
But like
anyways.
now, I mean, every game it's that much worse. Every game it's why am I even watching this game? This is Cardinals life.
Yeah, so they'll finish with less wins than last year. They'll finish with less wins than the first year of Gannon.
Yeah, they got to get rid of Gannon. They got to get rid of the coaching staff. I think you're right. They got some decent players that could be doing more than they are doing. You know, they could be doing more
Michael Wilson
with.
had how many catches today?
And they're
15
they're
receptions for
ending up
200
in this
yards.
shot.
They had 15 receptions for 200 yards and no touchdowns, which is, because we want to throw the ball to Greg Dortch for whatever reason. Not the guys who were actually doing anything for the team.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you got to do something with the coaching staff.
Chad Ryland missed a field goal.
If Gannon hasn't
couldn't do
made
an
the
onside.
changes, right? Because he controls who is
Yeah, usually it's like coach and
coach and GM.
this depends on how it works. Some teams like the GM's like, yeah, dude, you can look for someone. I'm gonna fire him next week. And it's like, okay,
Got it. Yeah,
but then other times it's like, no, the coach has more power. Like you can tell who's gonna be fired and stuff. But Arizona cardiac arrest. Yeah, you have to be like relevant to be the cardiac Cardinals. The first 7 weeks it was like that, and then maybe the first 5 weeks it was like that, and then the last 3 have been pretty irrelevant. Again, Chad,
and now you're losing by this many points.
Nobody
which
thought,
nullifies any of the we were only 3 points away. We were right.
Yeah, your team was ass.
We were so close on so many games. We could have been 6-0. We could have been whatever. And now you're losing by 20 points. You can't be losing by 20 points and be like, we would have been relevant before.
These bullshit scores at the end.
Yeah,
you lost by 70 the past 2 weeks, bro.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
It gets evened up because they put in their third string guys against us, and it makes it look better than it is, but it's not. It's terrible.
He beat Tom Brady. Who beat Tom Brady? Are we talking about Purdy? Let's relax, bro.
No, I'm sure they're talking about Brissett.
Brissett did not beat Tom. Brissett never played Tom Brady.
No, I think they mean his record.
Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe.
That'd be my guess what they're talking about. Like he busted some record of Tom Brady's today.
Yeah, Chad. Great job by Jacoby Brissett to come out and do whatever they did, I guess. Yeah, Jacoby. What record was it? User. Chat again. I'm not. I would love to be partnered with the Cardinals. Chat. There's a reason I'm not trying to be a Cardinal person and doing multiple sports and then doing the playoffs because I just know the most about the Cardinals. But God, I would hope that in 4 years we're getting paid to do Bills games instead because I'm pretty fed up with doing Cardinal games. The Cardinals won't be good for another 7 years, Chad. I'm not interested in watching Cardinal football year in and year out. That's pretty wild, user. He broke the record of everybody today to the NFL record for catches. All right, y'all, we'll wrap it up. I'm not interested in staying here, so. Appreciate y'all for stopping by, bulling out. Be back again, sadly, next week. 2019 Jameis Winston stat line. Facts. That is a fact. Thank you, brother. Thank you, user. You as well, brother. You as well.